stop, and you don't stop, and you won't. I was a terror since the public school era. Bathroom passes, cutting classes, squeezing ass. Smoking blunts was a daily routine since 13. A chubby nigga on the scene. I used to have the tray deuce and the deuce in my bubble goose. Now I got the Mac in my knapsack, lounging black, smoking sacks up in accent sidekicks with my sidekicks, rocking fly kicks. Honeys wanna chat, but all we wanna know is where the party at. And can I bring my gat? If not, I hope I don't get shot. Better throw my vest on my chest, cause niggas is a mess. It don't take nothing but front for me to start something. Bugging and bucking at niggas like I was duck hunting. Dumbing out just me and my crew, cause all we wanna do is party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party. 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 Hugs from the honeys, pounds from the roughnecks. See my man say that I knew from the projects. Said he had beef, asked me if I had my piece. Short 222s in my shoes. Holla if you need me, love, I'm in the house. Roman Strom, see what the honeys is about. Moet poppin', hope poppin', ain't no stoppin'. Big Papa, I'm a bad boy. Niggas wanna front, who got your back? Niggas wanna flex, who got the gap? It ain't hard to tell I'm the East Coast overdoser. Nigga, you're scared just a poster. Nigga, I toast you. Put fear in your heart. Fuck up the party before it even starts. Is he drunk off a Henny and skunk? Or some brand Nubian shit beating down pumps? Bitches in the back looking righteous. In the tight dress, I think I might just hit her with a little Biggie 101. How to tote a gun and have fun with Jamaican rum conversation. Once in rotation, my man Big Jock got the Glock in his waist and we're smoking, drinking, got the hooker thinking. If money smell bad, then this nigga big and stinking. Is it my charm? I got the hookers eating out my palm. She grabbed my arm and said, let's leave calm. I'm hitting skins again. Rolled up another blunt, bought a Heineken. Niggas start to low down like kids out, choked out, blows were stoned, and a fucking fight broke out.
Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Time for some party and bullshit, everybody. You feeling it? You feeling it tonight?
Can't we just all get along so I can put hickeys on her chest like little Sean? Get a pissy drunk off a Dom Perignon. And it's on, and I'm gone.
And it's on and I'm gone. Let's go, everybody. Let's go. It's time. It's time yet again. It is time. It is time for the Wingnut Roundup. Welcome, everybody, to the Wingnut Roundup of April 2021. This is a very special Wingnut Roundup. Actually, I wanted to mention this is the Sweat Lodge edition of the Wingnut Roundup. Summer has almost quite unwelcomely shown up early. And my God, is it hot in here. Holy balls. I might strip. I might. I make absolutely no promises. I might strip during the show. Still a family-friendly show, however. YouTube, excuse me. I'll be tasteful in my disrobement. I hope you guys are feeling fantastic. What a wild-ass month it has been. Wow. Absolutely nuts. So much work, so much craziness going on in the world around you. I'm sure some of you can feel it the same as I do. It is so nice to be able to come here once again and just spend 3 hours, just you and me. It's intimate. It's special. This is our special time with everybody else, you know. So I'm feeling good. I hope you're feeling good. So we're going to pretty much jump pretty quick straight into the Wingnuts. I did get quite a few letters this past month, none of which were supposed to be read on stream, so we're not going to do that. However, I got this fantastic Uranus University shirt. Memory got one too, and a box of Uranus fudge from my good buddy Neo Gibbo. Neo Gibbo in the chat, thank you so much, buddy. I love you. Appreciate you so much. I tell you what, when you have a town named Uranus, you just run with it. Everything that they sell there is nothing but puns, and it was fantastic. And they take every delight in telling you who it was that packed your Uranus fudge. The fudge packer, I think his name was Caden. So thank you, Caden, for packing my fudge, and thank you, Neo Gibbo, for ordering the fudge, what was packed by Caden. So appreciate that. And I love this shirt. This shirt's fucking great. Uranus University. All right. So, as some of you are probably aware, I just launched a new series on the channel, and it's going to be a main focus that we're going to be moving forward to. I just wanted to talk about it for a couple of minutes here, although I think it might be interrupted here in just a second. See, the delay is so hard on live shows sometimes because you see something pop in and you're like, it's about to say it. It's about to do it. It's going to pop up like right here, right over here. And then it doesn't. And then you're like, well, that's fucking dumb. Oh!
Hey, Daddy Jeff. Sorry, I haven't sent your birthday gift or letter. Times have been tough. But here's a little something. It's not much, but I hope it helps in some way. Much love from mine to yours.
Aw, much love from mine to yours as well. The only bad part about this pretty killer-ass setup that I have here, too, is because I have this giant monitor, I have to, like, reach back here to, like, do my audio mixing and shit. It's fine, though. It's cool. It's cool. We're going to have some fun. What the fuck I was going to say? Oh, yeah, the new series. Lots of YouTubers have talked about the troubled teen industry. Lots of YouTubers have talked about the self-help industry, all that sort of stuff. However, I discovered, or rather I was enlightened by a very good friend of mine, to exactly how pseudoscientific, and I would actually, and am going to outright state, fucking cultish this shit actually is. My mind was blown. And it's going to take a long time to explain and help people understand, because it's taken me a long time, and I still only have barely scratched the surface. So that's what we're going to be doing next. I think it's important. That's why I'm taking it in that direction. And I hope you'll enjoy it too. Let's do some quick catch-up real quick before I do my absolutely pathetic excuse at marketing myself. Let's see. Secret Lara says, hi, Daddy Jeff. Sadly, I can't watch this live, as it will be live 1 a.m. on a Friday, and I have to wake up for work at 6 a.m. You'll have to do the face exercises twice to cover for me. I'll do them twice as hard. Just for you, Secret Lars. Yammy Jackie, as always, we love you. Also, clear throat. Would if I could,
Hey,
bitch.
Jeff, missed the last stream, but I'm watching from work today. Hope you and your lovely family are well. Love from Perth, Australia.
Aw, thank you so
Also,
much.
found out we share a birthday, so I'm pretty stoked about that.
Hey, that's fucking cool. Thank you so much, Tiff is not normal. That's badass.
Hey, Jeff, long time watcher, first time donator. My partner passed away on Tuesday, so this is helping me feel a bit more normal.
Oh, no.
They hated Wingnuts as much as you do, so keep doing what you're doing, you crazy diamond. Love from Beaverton.
Hey, a fellow Oregonian, can we get some love for Gray in the chat, please?
Beer, check. Pre-rolls, check. Jalapeno rings, check. Edible chocolates, check. Let's get this party started.
Let's do it, yeah. All my love to you, Gray. Thank you so much for being here with us, and hopefully we'll be having ourselves a good time. I think I've got a really damn good lineup this month, and you're gonna have a lot of fun. So my heart goes out to you. I love you. And okay, we're almost caught up. Darth the Cutest finishing at the bakery just as you go live. Bring on the crazies. Shaggy says, keep being rad. I will do my best. Sam Visser says, happy Wingnut Day. Thank you. Thank you so much. And one thing I did want to mention, actually, quite a few people have ended up missing the Roundup.
Currently under quarantine because my hubby tested positive for COVID.
Shit.
Doc is having us stay at opposite sides of our tiny apartment in hopes of preventing me from getting sick.
Oh, that's brutal.
Too, but I already miss his snuggles. Glad I have to round up to cheer me up.
You know what you could both watch it from opposite sides of the apartment, and it's kind of like one of those things like an American Tale where they're both looking at the same moon, but you're both looking at the same grungy old gutter punk. Well, damn. Sorry you tested positive. That fucking sucks, dude. UW Huskies is perfect. Just watched the March Roundup yesterday, 2 in a row. This is this heaven? And Jason Sanders says, "Hey, what's up, you sexy son of a bitch?" And we'll cut it off there, and we'll catch up in just a little bit. But I did want to say, quite a few people actually did end up missing the past 2 or 3 roundups. So, I mean, the whole YouTube thing, like click the bell or whatever. I got no answers, man. I got no answers. And we're all just dealing with the same broken-ass old fucking technology. You know what I mean? All right, let's get this party started with a little bit of shilling. You ready for my expert salesmanship here? Brainforcesideeffects.com. You can get a t-shirt. All right, we're done. Let's go to the first crazy. So this is interesting to me, and I still want to try and wrap my head around it. I watched the first little bit of it, and this is wingnut shit. This is absolutely wingnut shit. But this dude's pretty popular. Marcus Rogers, 523,000 subscribers. You don't usually see somebody with really, really big numbers, and then they're like, "Yo, I'm being attacked in dreams by this satanic gay man." But here we go.
What's going on, guys? So it's pretty early. I just woke up.
Hello from the UK again. Dr. Daddy Jeff
Ooh.
wanted to come by and happily share having both my COVID vaccines. And I don't see what the problem is. I mean, it's not like I'm going to drop dead any Seacon.
True. Wait. Oh, no.
I am so happy to see you wearing this shirt. I am glad y'all love them.
Yeah.
Glad to see you doing well. As dark as the new series will be, I know that you'll produce excellent content and it will be immaculately researched.
Aww.
My love to you and yours.
I love you, buddy. You're a sweetheart. All right, let's do this. Are we going to get I don't know how much 200 North Korean krongers are. I know it's like Norwegian. Kroger krongers?
Hey Jeff, I've watched you for a couple years now.
Oh no.
Not watched Wingnut in half year. Personal win, I must shout. At 28 years old and born a man, I've started exploring, and I am very possibly trans. This month I've lost 4 kg.
That's awesome. Look, you know what? The thing is, we don't know who the fuck we are from day to day. I didn't know who the fuck I was before I had this YouTube channel and accidentally stumbled into doing this shit. I never wanted any goddamn attention. I just wanted to write fucking books. Deep personal things about you and who you are and who you identify as, who you want to be, who you feel deep down in your soul, what kind of art you want to create, what kind of person you want to be for others. That's always in flux, man. It's always in flux. So never be afraid to explore who you are and try and find out the best you that you could possibly be. Be true to thine self. That is my best suggestion. And good on you. That's awesome. I've lost over 30 fucking pounds since January. That's a stress diet, baby. Yeah. All right, Wingnuts, let's go.
Write this dream down. It was just intense spiritual warfare. As many of you guys know, the enemy will try to it. When he can't get you to do certain things, he will often try to just attack you from the spiritual warfare aspect, attack you with dreams, maybe even try to get some kind of message across to you.
Sure.
In a dream. And so I had this dream, and I woke up, prayed, and
damn right, trans rights.
And I wrote it all down, and I felt that I needed to share it. In the beginning of the dream, I saw a huge battlefield, and there was 2 sides. And then the scene changed, and I was in Lil Nas X's childhood home or something like that.
Weird.
And he came in, he confronted me, but kind of almost in a nice way. And I was looking around, and I saw these different beds. I saw these different rooms. And somehow, in the dream, I knew traumatic things had happened, bad things had happened to Lil Nas. And he was...
Okay. Look, right at the beginning, there's an odd thing, there's a battleground with 2 sides and a battleground with 3 sides or fucking whatever. And then he's in Lil Nas X's childhood home, and there's all of this abuse that happened. This feels incredibly like projection. And there is a very big burning question here, and I think we should ask it. But we're going to hold off. We're going to ask it in just a minute, okay?
Watching this show, and I sat down on one of the couch, and it was like kind of like American Ninja or Wipeout or something like that. And it was just really showing me like through everything, there's just an innocent kid that is crying out on the inside of him, and he's been hurt and he's been, damaged and things like that. And I knew that the enemy was getting upset because it was like these areas that you're seeing, pray for him. And so the spirit got mad and like jumped on me and tied me down.
Ooh, lucky boy. So a spirit jumped on you and tied you down. Was it traditional Japanese shibari, or was it with some loose, messy knots? Just putting that out there. Also, we have a stuck Mandalorian down here, and I don't know what that's about. I don't know what's happening. Maybe it'll figure itself out here in a minute. I seriously have no idea why it's doing that.
From my chest, tied me down around my legs, and I couldn't move. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to, share this dream because I figured, people would mock and people would, say crazy things, but I felt the Lord wanted me to share it anyway. And so
don't put all of your bad decisions on your invisible sky daddy, okay? No shame on people who have faith, fine, whatever, believe whatever you want to believe. But look, if you make a poor decision to put something dumb on the internet, don't blame God. God didn't make you do that. Pretty sure you just did it. I feel like God wanted me to share this very strange, fucked up dream. And it gets worse, just wait.
As I was bound, the spirit begin to try to mock me in the same way that the world does. I remember, I forgot who it was. Oh, the artist Genuine. He was on some kind of show with like a transgender, and they were trying to get him, to hug or kiss the transgender, and they said because he wouldn't do it, he was homophobic. And so the spirit was kind of trying to like mock me like that. In a very perverted and disgusting way. And then it tried to like reach under my clothes like it was going to molest me. And I broke free and immediately started running to...
Okay. I'm trying to follow this too. All right? And also, I don't know why the Mandalorian keeps happening. I'm just going to talk while I try and figure out how the fuck to fix this, because this is getting a little nutty. What is going on? What if I turn it back on? Okay, it looks like it cleared. I think... Let me see if this is it. Hang on. You know what? Actually, let me talk first, otherwise I'm going to fucking forget what I was going to say. All right. Let me think about this. for a second. See, you had a fucking dream one night, and it was a weird, goofy dream. Like, dude, join the fucking club. I've had dreams where I was a catfish that everybody wanted to do their tax documents or something. That's a lie. I never had that dream. But I've had weird dreams like that, and I can't think of any right now. I do not necessarily ascribe a bunch of motivations to it. There are such a thing as powerful dreams. Sure, if you have a really crazy, powerful dream and you decide to make a really good, positive, or even sometimes destructive choice in your life, that's a very poignant dream. But that's also your own interpersonal, interpretation of it. You having a weird, fucked up dream about Lil Nas X and transgenders and Genuine and all this kind of shit is fucking projection. This is not some grand mystical fucking thing that is passed down through some holy field and energy system. This is just your prejudice coming out in your fucking dreams, man. That's all there is to it. But I'm going to have to play a bunch of these in a second. But I want to hear just a little bit more of this, dude. I know this is a little bit longer. We'll have a little bit faster paced after this. But I'm fascinated by this, dude. There you go.
The military base, and I saw soldiers that were marching, and I knew that this represented like the army of God and the body of Christ, but I wasn't able to fall into my position because of what had just happened. with the little Nas X spirit. And so I
Right.
was trying to report it to certain individuals, you know, who were like, they were like officers, like in the military, and they had a certain rank. But for whatever reason, it was like they were not hearing me. They were just watching. And so
Listen, please, Mr. Military Man. There are transgenders and satanic gay people that make me very uncomfortable. Will you please do something about it? No? They must be in on the agenda, I guess, right? What the fuck?
When you hear how this all breaks down, it's so crazy. I went from the outside where all the soldiers were exercising and preparing to inside the building to inside an actual room. And when I walked inside of this room, I knew it was, I believe it was Gabriel, the angel. He had military uniform on.
Yeah.
You know, like all of the angels, like they were just ready, you know, for war. But he was like writing messages down and taking messages.
Yeah.
And I began to try to tell him what happened, but then these voices got loud. There was like these voices blasting through the headphones, and I had to smash them. I don't really know what that part was about.
Okay.
But
All right. So I'm not gonna torture myself nor you with much more of that. Look, the main question we have to ask ourselves about this, and this comes down to like a basic kind of critique about YouTube and maybe even social media in and of itself. Sometimes we should just not share things. Sometimes when you have apparently a very ignorant and fucked up dream projecting your own prejudices, maybe don't make a video about it, especially if it's a rambling bit of incoherency that just makes you sound like a fucking asshole. What the fuck? Oh my God. So yeah, I don't understand, man. I don't understand. I don't get it. I've been trying to wrap my head around this like for 4 days, ever since I first watched this one. I'm like, why? Whomst does such a thing? I don't get it. So I definitely have to replay this one if it will actually do it, because it got stuck. I think this is the one that actually got stuck, and we'll see if it'll play. Or is it gonna... It's just gonna get stuck again. Okay, all right. All right. No. It's fine. I'm just gonna read these. Hang on. Oh, fuck. All right, let me catch up. Oh, shit. Okay, wow. Damn, I gotta catch up a lot. Okay, Jason Sanders says, hey, what's up, you sexy son of a bitch? Not much, man, just doing the roundup. You dub Huskies. This is perfect. I just watched the March Roundup yesterday, 2 in a row. Oh, yeah. Adam Sandler says, happy birthday day, Jeff. How was your month? Mine was rough, but I'm starting new med soon. Here's to May being better than April. That would be fantastic. I would really like that as well. Yeah, it's been rough. Lady of Sorrow, man, I forgot how good these are. Glad to be back. I'm glad you're back too. Zach Hudson, hey, Jeff, it's my 21st birthday. Can we get, please, happy birthday to Zach with Z-A-K in the chat, please? I'm at work, so I can't take a shot with you, but I will later. Haha. Thanks for streaming on my birthday, even if just coincidentally. Cheers. Cheers to you, buddy. Hey, to Zach. Cheers. Randomness says, Jeff, please congratulate me, because for the first semester in a long time, I got an A and a B and 2 months weed-free. Hey, if that's what you wanted to do, good for you, man. And hey, congratulations, Randomness. Griffin Doggo turned 27 on the 22nd, went around for a few days thinking I was 28. That'll happen more and more the older that you get. Trust me. Happy birthday, Griffin. I love you. Puppet on Strings, getting my second vaccine on the 6th. I'm scared because the first one knocked me off my ass. Can I get some encouragement to get me through? You can do it. I believe in you. Go, here, I turn your speakers up. Alexa, play Eye of the Tiger. It works every time for me. Trust me. I listen to that song in the Final Countdown by Europe like 4 times a week and without fail. I'm not fucking around. I'm dead serious. Janie said, hey, Janie, what's up? I got a real job. I can afford this super chat. I work for the DOJ now. Does that make me a drone? Yes. Don't worry. I just take notes. There's something coming in the mail for you, not anthrax, only love. And anthrax is fine too. And this is the one that I think that got stuck. $50. Thank you so much, buddy. Don Does Doodles. Much love to you, Jeff and Mems. Final Beskar update. Plates mounted, helmets painted, tabards and jumpsuits weathered. Plan to shoot some pictures on Star Wars Day, May 4th. Expect fan mail for the next roundup. This is the way. This is the way. I want to see pictures, man. You and your dad in your Beskar armor. I want to see it. It's going to be fucking dope. Dope. All right, we'll catch up on the next ones here in a minute, but I'm going to keep the show rolling a little bit, and we got to talk about this one. I'm sure you guys have probably already heard about it. Everybody's already talked about it, but you know what? I'm going to fucking talk about it too, goddammit. I'm going to fucking talk about it because it's up my goddamn alley. Not that way. And because it's fucked up. Now, the other thing, though, is I had to host this on my second channel, and it got copyright struck right away. So we're going to listen to him at, 75%. So he's going to sound even dumber than he actually already sounded saying all this shit. So here's Joe Rogan, who I usually like, but here we go.
People say, do you think it's safe to get vaccinated? I've said, yeah, I think for the most part it's safe to get vaccinated. I do.
Good. That's good, Joe. That's real good. Because if you didn't, then you would be really fucking dumb. But
if you're 21 years old and you say to me, should I get vaccinated? I go, no.
Yeah.
Are you healthy? Are you a healthy person?
I'm not really quite ready to yell yet, so I'm just going to give it a pause. I'm trying desperately not to get hit with copyright on any of my shit. So if for some reason in the future when somebody's watching this, if the audio from this point on is muted, it's because I got copyright hit and I had to mute it because otherwise I can't pay rent, man.
Look, don't do anything stupid, but you should take care of yourself. You should, if you're a healthy person and you're exercising all the time and you're young and you're eating well, and I don't think you need to worry about this.
Okay. Worry about necessarily the health repercussions of it? Yes and no. Worry as much as most other people? No. Still should worry? Yes. Still should get vaccinated for an overwhelming reason? Yes. And we'll get to that in a second. Let's hear this dumb fuckery just a little bit longer.
Yeah, I tend to agree with you.
But there's a lot of jobs that will tell you need to have this.
Well, that's what's starting to happen now.
People are worried about them doing it for their children. And we talked about this earlier.
Yeah.
There's that you might have to have your children vaccinated. And, I can tell you as someone who's both my children got the virus, it was nothing. I mean, I hate to say that. If someone's children died from this, I'm very sorry that happened. I'm not...
Okay, we'll stop there. And we don't really need to listen to the whole rest of it because if you spend any time on YouTube at all, you've already seen this clip. You've already heard people talking about it quite a bit. I'm gonna give my little blurb on it because I think it's actually pretty important that I do so. Otherwise, I will fucking explode. So here's the problem. The main problem that we're dealing with right here is that Joe Rogan, as intelligent as he can be in very specific realms that he himself is an expert in, is otherwise, when he starts to talk about other things and daring to get into things that he doesn't understand, he is a fucking moron! He's a goddamn idiot. You're a fucking idiot. A fucking idiot. Look, the simple fact of the matter is, I'm really sorry, if somebody's kid died. No, you're fucking not. No, you're not. You're not fucking sorry, and you don't fucking care. That's just something mealy-mouthed that random-ass fucking people say. No, I'm sorry. For over 7 years now, I've been fucking watching the anti-vax goddamn crowd, and they always say the same fucking thing. Well, I really do have a whole lot of compassion. No, you don't. No, you don't. Because if you did, you would utilize that in some way to then try and make smart choices that are actually going to help people. You're going to make sure children are fucking protected. The point of getting vaccinated, Joe fucking Rogan, is not necessarily just to protect thyself. Yes, kids are a lot less symptomatic at large, statistically speaking, than older people, and older people are much more at risk. Yes. But if your goddamn kid gets fucking COVID, even if they're fine, they can still give it to grandma. Or to that kid over there breathing through an oxygen canister who's not going to fare as well. That's why it's called social responsibility, you fucking idiot. Man, this shit drives me absolutely up the fucking wall. And the main problem with it, and it always keeps coming back to this, is people largely thinking that they're smarter than they are. One of the most important things that you can ever do is accept the fact that you don't know everything. And if you don't know for certain, look. And even if you think you do know for certain, which I have at times, sometimes you'll say some things that are wrong, like I have at times. And then you own up to it, and then you move on. That's all you can do. But goddamn, motherfucker, Joe Rogan is too goddamn rich to be that fucking wrong. And that's why he has no goddamn excuse. I'm sorry. Once you reach a certain amount of fucking wealth, you can't really have the excuse of, well, I just didn't know. I just plead ignorance. No, motherfucker, you have enough money. You can hire somebody to make sure you don't say dumb shit. It's your own fucking fault. Fuck you, dude. Anyway, there's my rant. I hope you enjoy it. I tell you what, one of the reasons why I managed to lose so much weight since January is I work out every single day now. Every single day. And yeah, today was leg day, so I'm spaghetti legs over here. It's wild. Sorry Streamlabs is being fucking weird today, guys. But I'll make sure I'm reading everything. Where are we at? Red Scare says, imagine not having enough real-life problems. You have to make up dream conflicts. Also, trans rights. Trans fucking rights. RC says, have some of my overtime money from working COVID mass clinics on the weekends. Been dealing with anti-vax wingnuts for months, so hopefully we'll all get to laugh at some tonight. I think there are quite a few, actually, yeah. Wildfire GX, first live roundup to end out a great month. Had my 27th birthday on 420 and found out I'm going to be an uncle. Hey, awesome. Shout out from Spokane, Washington. Thanks, Jeff. Hey, fellow Pacific Northwestern. Aspen says, I'm feeling down tonight, but between the roundup, my cat snuggling up to me, and the random stuck Mandalorian gif, I am uplifted. Excellent. X-Fire in the Skies, I've had a pretty awful week, and this always helps make me feel better. Thank you for that. I really need the distraction. I'm going to make this one read. This is about the dream.
Well, he's right on one count. This is certainly crazy.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you, Darth Acutis. Amy Vol says, first COVID shot, happy Beltane, and big hugs. And we'll do one more. Oh, I guess that one didn't play either. What the fuck, man? Yeah, Fibro Zombie, got my first vaccine tomorrow. Hopefully it doesn't kick my ass like the flu shot, which is why I don't get it. Have a drink for me, my head is hurting. Love you, Fibro. And here is one more we will play, and then we'll move on to the next Wingnuts.
Hey, Dr. Daddy Jeff, another longtime viewer, first time donating.
Yeah.
Got a new job and thought I'd share the wealth. Thanks for entertaining me while I do health information management homework. Much love to you, yours, and everyone in chat.
Thank you so much. That is very, very kind of you. Mini Kowalski. Awesome. All right, so I got a new wingnut for you guys. I found this dude recently. He's got a channel called Farsight. And all of this is about remote viewing. Now, I don't know where they're getting the money for the type of content that they're producing, but it looks slick. And what they're saying is fucking crazy.
Hey Jeff, I've been watching your videos since 2018 and the roundup since 2019. Second vaccine dose tomorrow. Hashtag Pfizer gang. Also PS Joe Rogan. I'm 29 and damn healthy. Love what you do, Jeff. Can't wait for the new series. Will you be covering Elon's school?
Yes. I'm going to cover a lot of stuff in this. However, there are very talented people that have already made a lot of videos, and rather than have to necessarily repeat everything that they did, a lot of times I'm just going to be pointing people towards other things. I'm not going to make a video all about the Elon school. I'm probably going to be referencing it and giving a brief overview and then being if you want to learn more, here's this great video that somebody else made. Mine is to get at a very, very specific problem and how it is actually like very relevant right now, today, not just in our lives, but in like the fucking government. It's fucking crazy. Anyway, this is all about remote viewing. Enjoy.
Well, after I obtained the remote viewing data from our viewers for the first target of this project, and remember that only I knew that the target was the most advanced Nazi base in Antarctica circa the end of World War II, I then designed the second target, since it was clear that the second target needed to pull pieces together given what we found out from the results of the first target. You see, what we found out is that there was a huge Nazi presence in Antarctica at the end of World War II. Moreover, they had help, extraterrestrial help, and in fact, very surprising extraterrestrial help. Clearly the Nazis...
I mean, pretty much everybody knows that Antarctica was just infested with fucking Nazis. And I mean, like, is it really that surprising that they teamed up with aliens? I'm not shocked at all. I don't know about you guys.
Nazis could not have
I
established
forgot
a
to say
powerful...
I got the one and done shot, no clots. As always, be careful when you take anything, as chemistry affects everyone differently.
True.
Also, Olive Garden's birthday is coming up soon. Love ya, Jeff. Give Mems and the little one hugs for me.
I absolutely will. I love you, buddy. I love you. You're an absolute sweetheart. Gibbu, man, you're just a fucking rad dude. I don't know even if I can even talk about like some of the fucking cool gear you've hooked me up with before the past. You're an awesome dude. I love you, man. All right, more about Nazis and space aliens, but how they learned it was because of these people doing remote viewing.
Military presence in Antarctica without outside assistance. The environment was just too inhospitable, so they got help. But we ultimately found out that they got help from two very different extraterrestrial groups.
Things kind of in the sky, they look like almost like arrows pointing this way, like this. But when I probe them, they don't feel solid, so they feel kind of like like a laser or something, you know what I mean? Like lasers. And so that's what I'm hearing here, a lot of man-made sounds. I see these lasers in the sky kind of coming down.
After the data for Target 1 was in hand, I designed the second target for this project, and Target 2 is the most significant battle between the Nazi forces in Antarctica and U.S. forces circa the end of World War II or after.
Oh.
This guy's not a human. The top commander for their side of things, he is not a human at all. He is a dinosaur face looking guy, very fierce and looking face.
Oh yeah.
So,
yep. Oh yeah.
let's draw some teeth. And he's huge. Like, he's just another one of those really, really big reptile people. Like, he's a huge, huge reptile person.
I
Damn
mean,
reptiles.
yeah,
The top
before they
commanders.
went to the moon. Yo, Jeff, longtime fan. First time live. Ditto to Mini K. My buds are getting hitched in her end of next month near an alpaca festival.
That's awesome.
Might Padre Jeff officiate?
Might I officiate? When? Hang on. Shit. Hang on. You want me to officiate a wedding? Because, like, I'll fucking do it. I will absolutely do it. Getting hitched in Oregon. End of next month near an alpaca festival. In Oregon? Yes. Send me the details. Jeff@jeffholiday.com. I would love to fucking officiate your wedding. That'd be fucking dope. All you got to do is invite me to the after party and give me drinks and food, and I'll be good. I'd love to do it. That'd be fucking dope. All right. Yeah. Anyway, let's just a little bit more on this because I'm so charmed by this. I'm so charmed by this. It's very important that we learn through our psychic resources exactly what it was like with the reptilian Nazi alliance fighting the United States forces in Antarctica. This is very important.
This is a war, this is a battle, and it's between this guy and that guy.
Oh, this guy and that guy.
And these are their forces. Airplane-looking things and boomerang-looking things.
Right.
And uniform, immaculate living room discs. Best way I can describe these things. And these guys are way faster.
It finally made sense why Admiral Byrd went to Antarctica.
Oh, it finally made sense now. Okay, thank God. Fuck. Dude, I was hoping... I was starting to worry that it wouldn't
My
make
dad
sense.
was put in the hospital today because of COVID, but the stream is
Oh.
making my day.
Oh, no.
Sending good vibes your way.
I am sending all the best vibes back on to you, buddy. Man, that's rough. I hope he's okay. Yeah, all my love. Very sweet of you. Very kind of you. Yeah, let's best wishes in the chat and everything, please. All right, so anyway, yeah. Damn. Between Nazis, dinosaurs, living room bread boxes, I don't know what the fuck he just said. And yeah, damn, that's fucking wild. All right, let's get just a little bit more on this and then we'll move on.
With such a large military presence, he was expecting a fight, and as you will soon see, boy did he get one.
Wow.
There's a lot happening.
Yeah.
This war, battle, attack,
Yeah.
shooting, other groups. It seems like one side seems to be getting attacked, the other opposing side seems to be attacking or protecting. I see something protection, defense, but they were not. The
Almost like a battle.
side that's getting attacked, they were ready for protection and defense, but they didn't seem to be ready for this. There's like a laser attack going on here. I see there are subjects running and darting lasers. Subjects are getting disintegrated.
Okay, this is more dream stuff, man. This is wonderful. This is so wonderful. You know, the difference, though, between this kind of thing and, like, people just doing creative storytelling together, you know, sitting around playing D&D, whatever, is, what's the difference? Hang on. Let me think of it. Hang on. Trying to think of it. What's the difference? Oh, none. Yeah, yep. One's more honest. We'll just call it at that, okay? God damn. Lexi Beersack. Been a long month. Excited to watch and smoke with everyone. Sending love to you and your family. Thank you so much. Puppet on Strings. Joe saying not to get vaccinated if you're healthy. 21-year-old is ironic because I'm 21. It's just an incredibly dumb thing to say. Sip says, for a while I wasn't sure if I'd still be alive to watch this month's stream due to mental health issues, but things have gotten better and I'm so happy to be here with everyone watching. P.S. Sorry I couldn't do any more. I just impulsively got a few piercings. That's okay. Hey, it's like that one thing that you're like, man, things have been really tough for me lately. Really, really hard. I have a lot of stuff that I really need to work through. So I think I'm going to go get a tattoo and a few piercings. Maybe dye my hair a funny color. Maybe get bangs. But no, listen. Life is always going to be a bit of a struggle, but as long as you keep making it back and watching the Roundup and hanging out with me once a month, I'd appreciate that. You'd be doing me a favor, okay? You'd be doing me a favor. So, let's see. Adam and Ford says, donation for the Joe Rogan is a tool fund or booze, your call. Same thing. Thank you. Gray says that outpouring of love really made my day. Red would have loved to meet you, but if you're ever in Beaverton, I'd love to at least say hi. Love you all so much. If you see me in the Discord, I'm always up for hellos. Memento mori, memento vivere. Absolutely. I hope to be coming back up to Portland for visits here pretty soon. Thank you again for the very generous donation there, Alessandra and Neo Gibu, of course. Undead Kitten says that if the flu shot kicks your ass, you don't want the flu. Live Lions, that's very true. Hey, Jeff, just got my vaccine yesterday. Still feeling the side effects, especially rough being immunocompromised. So this roundup is exactly what I needed. Much love to you and the fam. Thank you. Let's go 3 more real quick. Adam Cantrell. Oh, Daddy Jeff got heading to work. Guess I'll watch after. Randomness says I was not expecting the new blood to be an alien man. Fitting since he looks like if Bill Nye stopped wearing bow ties. And Puppet on String says, Joe saying if you're a healthy 20-year-old not to get it is ironic because it's whole time. Well, I guess it came in twice. Weird. Thank you again, Figgy Diggs. And Paige. We'll do one more. Red Scare, right, because we all know reptiles thrive in below freezing temperatures. I'm glad that you said it because I forgot. And that was actually something that I really wanted to bring up too. Like, why of all places would the reptilian aliens decide to help the Nazis make a base? Wouldn't they pick like I don't know, somewhere tropical, you know? Why Antarctica? That literally makes no fucking sense. Out of, you know, how much all the rest of it makes any fucking sense. All right, anyway. You know her. You love her. She's my soulmate. And she has discovered some... Look at her. Look at her face. Look at her face. She is so fucking proud of herself. She is so fucking proud of herself. And wait until you find out why.
Oh my God, I can't believe, was it 2 years later, 18, 19, 20, 3 years later, I finally figured out how to respond to all of my critics who are saying that jelly juice is not FDA approved. Well, first of all, it doesn't need to be FDA approved because it's not a cure and it's not commercially sold as an actual product that has to go through FDA processes. And so when you think about it, jelly juice, every single component of the recipe has been FDA approved because the salt was bought from a commercially driven place that was FDA approved processes. The cabbage and kale were sold in a supermarket that's FDA approved by, you know, the government through the farmers and whatever. And the water is based upon my local municipality because it's tap water. Okay, I'm not mining my own salt. I'm not growing my own cabbage and kale, and I'm not making my own water or taking it from the stream or whatever. Okay, so jelly juice actually is FDA approved, and there is no claims being made.
Owned with facts and fucking logic, man. Did you just feel that? Jillian just mentally and intellectually drop-kicked us all in the fucking throat, man. Jelly juice is now FDA fucking approved. Fuck my nuts. Holy shit. Damn. Don't I feel foolish? I don't know about you guys, but I might as well just pack it up and go home at this point.
Sorry, you deluded idiot, but to paraphrase Han, that's not how chemistry works.
Right.
Quote.
That is very, very true. I keep fucking with this stupid mixer. I love it so much. Yeah. I am absolutely dazzled by Jillian at this point. It's so good. It's so good. Jillian destroys FDA with salt and poop. Yeah, man, right? She's powerful. She's so powerful. Anyway, we don't really need to listen to the rest of it. It's all a bunch of bullshit. And just her being like, ha. Fooled you so much. It was like her best Steve Brule impression. Shout out to all my homies who love Steve Brule. I'm a big Steve Brule fan. Trying to catch up. Oh, yeah. Matt says, getting my second microchip injection Sunday to mutate my candida and activate my super autism. Have some money before Bill Gates finishes brainwashing me into the New World Order. Thank you. Yummy Jack says, lady, you're in front of the green screen. The only attack I'm seeing is your striped outfit clashing with the backdrop. Yeah, it was pretty bad. The Lost Scout, so glad I made it for a bit on my lunch break. I'm glad you did too. Staggle says, hey, Jeff. Currently at a state away from my friends who I share the Roundup with. Shout out to with much, much love to you gits. Y'all know who you are. I miss y'all so much. I can't wait to responsibly hang out again. I have to say that too all the time. Like, I'll be like, yeah, I was hanging out with some friends. And they were like, well, what about lockdown? I'm like, responsibly. We've all been quarantining together, okay? It's okay. Also, most of them are vaccinated. I'm not. I need to be. God damn it. That's one of the problems of just always working at home. Like, I really do feel like I'm just not in a position where it's important for me because I don't go anywhere. Like, you're looking at, like, my life in here. Although, this is green, and you don't see green because everything is an illusion. I'm a magician. Thank you again, Darth Lacutus. And Yami Jacket says, Jesus Christ, she's becoming more swamped by the day. Run for your lives. It's Kirby's cousin, Vajo Smelly. Jesus Christ. Damn, Yami. All right, cool. And we'll keep going in just a minute. So, I haven't played this guy in a while, and the main reason why is usually he's very dry and like he's kind of the blueprint for most of the Wingnut content on YouTube. I'm gonna give him that credit, even though it'd probably just be putting a bicycle pump up his ass is how much he likes that kind of attention. But we are gonna go back to a call for an uprising because I find this actually rather fascinating. You'll see why in a second.
Okay, you could see on the car, a man in body armor was banged. Well, that didn't sound. That I was gonna say
he hasn't switched the screen yet, but just you'll pick up on what he's talking about in a second.
By cops, but banged by cops doesn't necessarily sound too good for the algorithm either. Let's just say he was pow-powed by cops in Hollywood after backing a car covered in bizarre slogans into a squad vehicle, then counting down
my TV
as if about
choke. Here's more fully vaccinated Illuminati money for you.
I love it. Thank you so much, Solar Pluvia. That's great. Fantastic.
To start firing. The black car covered in signs about Jesus, Satan, and the Illuminati cut off the squad car on Sunset Boulevard just after 2:30 on Saturday in LA. It pulled in front of them, stopped suddenly, and reversed into the police car, according to the LAPD, with the driver jumping out at the same time as the two officers in the car he hit. The driver was wearing body armor and was holding his right hand behind his back. The officers gave him commands which he did not follow, and he started counting down, saying 3, 2, 1. The officers opened fire on the man, started to pull his hand from his back to the front. According to the cop, the man started.
Okay, so this very long and plotting kind of thing. This is a call for an uprising reporting on a story about a guy who went to North Hollywood. He's got all of this like weird conspiracy shit all over his car. He slams the back of the car into a cop car. He gets out wearing body armor with his hand behind his back, looks at the cops and goes, 3, 2, 1, and moves. Nobody knows if he had a gun or not, and then the cops kill him. Now, what's fascinating about this is what a call for an uprising takes away from this situation, okay? I'm going to try and skip just a little bit forward because, like, we don't really need to listen to his long, plotting kind of like, well, actually, no. It's kind of important for the context. We just don't have to watch the whole thing, but just listen to this shit. It's fucking wild.
So they opened fire. The man who had not been identified Sunday was struck and pronounced deceased. Photos from the scene show the car covered in a series of bizarre slogans. So this is what you're going to start hearing a lot of, and that's what I talk about with the situation with the actor Jim Caviezel, the guy who played Jesus in The Passion of the Christ, on my website. You're going to start seeing a lot of this stuff. Anyone linked, the guy, what a coincidence, the guy who happens to play Jesus is a guy who's running around throwing...
We're going to look at that next, by the way, but yeah, let's keep going.
Quote unquote what would be considered nut job conspiracy stuff with no evidence or no, he has no idea what he's even talking about. That's because he's a part of the show and he's putting on the act, right? And he's the crazy Christian guy, right? That's what they want. Then they wanted to pick people like me and you the same way. Did
you catch that? Because he's going to say it again, and we're going to listen to it. But this is why I find this so absolutely fascinating. This is why I was willing to go back and like actually give a call for an uprising a try again, that maybe he might be kind of interesting. And he is. He's alluding to the idea that this is all a staged thing to make people like him and his audience seem crazy so that them, would go to the lengths of staging a very, very public, fake suicide by cop just so people like a call for an uprising and his audience would be seen as cuckoo.
Thing here, okay, because you could see the stuff on the car. Now, the 333 on the car is a clear sign. As most of you have heard a million times, 33 is a hoax code that they use.
Oh, of course.
Let's look at some of the stuff on the car because you're going to get a kick out of this, okay? It says photos in the scene of the car covered in a series of bizarre slogans in white letters with every T upside down. So the upside down T is almost resembling an upside down cross. It says, I'm Truman, I'm Satan, Lost Angel of Hollywood. Lost Angel of Hollywood. One section read, while another said, Jesus is my son, he is black.
Just wait for
Mary is my wife, it says on the car. We created this world, not God. Another part read later saying that Mary is Illuminati, which these are all the things that he wrote on the side of the car with appears to be some type of, stickers that you would put on a billboard or something maybe, or poster paper. It says, yet another part mentioned a new world order where women rule on his car, right? So you see how they mix in a little truth, right? Because a lot of us are talking about feminism and the New World Order. A lot of you have heard the interviews before with, I forget what his last name, Russo, talking about how feminism, and I've talked about it on my channel as well, was created for lots of reasons by the New World Order. Split families, have the children raised by the institution, not just...
Whoo, boy. So it's at this point that I really need to point something out. And this is something that, like... So back in the day, a few years ago, I made some questionable, stupid videos trying to follow a trend and gain some fame on YouTube. I admit it, freely admit it. That's why all those videos are now gone. But I started seeing something when I was doing it, which is why I don't do it anymore and stopped doing it and worked very hard to try and do very much the opposite. That was really troubling me. And that was, there was a very specific subset of a very specific type of societal group that was starting to kind of fall in with the wingnuts that I had been fighting before. There is an unholy fucking alliance. Now, we already know about some of them. I went to a goddamn convention called CalJam just to be able to point out that there is, in fact, an unholy alliance between chiropractic and anti-vaxxers, but now there is a massive unholy alliance between woo-woo chiropractors, not good ones, but woo-woo chiropractors, anti-vaxxers, COVID denialists, the Patriot movement, and the hardcore red pillars. The conspiracy people. They're all in it together now, man. They're all in it, and they've all started circling the wagons, and everything's starting to bleed together. It's fucking crazy. One of the things that you will see on my channel here pretty soon that's not necessarily going to be about like troubled teen industry or the large group awareness trainings and things like that. There was a seminar, not a seminar, a convention that I paid for to actually record. And it's exactly what I'm just now talking about. I'm going to make a video on it. It's going to be fucking nutty. You're going to enjoy it. But yeah. So that's the main thing that I wanted to point out for this is, see, the whole thing is that this big, secret, Illuminati, deep state, satanic, cannibalist, adrenochrome drinking cabal is going to such lengths to discredit channels like A Call for an Uprising by staging a suicide by cop. What won't they do? All right, anyway, fuck it, moving on. Yeah. Feminism is part of the New World Order? I mean, sure. What isn't part of the New World Order? That's the thing. That's why those types of conspiracies are so fascinating. They're like, okay, no, this is good. Okay. The New World Order conspiracy is like Mr. Potato Head. Or I don't know if they changed the name or whatever, but I don't care. It's like Mr. Potato Head, okay? You got the base thing, right? And you can literally just put any fucking thing that you fucking want on that goddamn thing, and it fits. Because it's got very easily formed sockets that are designed to accept whatever kind of shit. Even if it doesn't make any sense. What the fuck? Why is your Mr. Potato Head got his fucking eyeballs on his goddamn bottom and he's got a fucking arm coming out the head? Doesn't matter. It fits. It fits, so you can't say that it's wrong. Same thing with these types of conspiracies. You can plug anything into it. Anything. And you're like, well, yeah. Nazis and reptilians in Antarctica, man. Fuck whatever. Who gives a fuck? What, did I break some shit? Oh, when I stayed over at your place, Janie, did I break your hairdryer? Well, fuck, man, look. It takes a lot to turn the mess that I am into the Adonis that I have to make myself up just for you. I do this for you. Anyway, whatever. Fucking. Randomness says milk and lemon juice is edible, but if you mix them together, the milk curdles. That's true. Devin Osech, Woot, first time live and got my anxiety under control. Love your work. Thank you so much. Allison Wilson, first time catching a live stream. I'm currently dealing with Pfizer dose 2, day 2 flu symptoms. Thank you for the long form content. You are very welcome. I'm glad you're here. All right, so anyway. Am I getting shamed because I accidentally broke somebody's hairdryer? Is that actually happening right now? I'm sitting here sweating my balls off in over 80-degree temperatures, and now I'm getting shamed. I'm getting shamed because I broke somebody's hairdryer. Oh, my God. My life is so hard. Anyway, so one thing that A Call for an Uprising referenced was that apparently Jim Caviezel, for those who don't know, Jim Caviezel is the actor who played Jesus in The Passion of the Christ, a contentious film for quite a few reasons. I technically think it's great gore porn.
I gotta go because lunch is over, but I'll be listening only from here on out.
Oh, that's okay.
This is a farewell present for your weight loss. You look great, memento mori.
Thank you so much, Randomness. That's very sweet of you. I appreciate that. I feel good. I feel very good. Very, very good. It's pretty great. Oh, yeah. So this video that we're going to watch, and I know something's about to pop up in a second, but the guy who played Jesus in Passion of the Christ, he started having like a lot of troubles with Hollywood. We'll get to that in a second.
Hey, Jeff. Due to a recent move, cat illness, and the panini, your booze fund money is reduced this month. I look forward to the upcoming project about the camps, and I'm a student who researches them in my free time.
Really?
Grad school is fun, Tilda. Love you all.
That's fantastic. That's great. If you have like any input or things that you think might be interesting and important to cover on the in this series, and like by all means email me. Like anytime, if anybody's got anything that they do want to like put in my ear or talk about, I can't guarantee that necessarily I can always respond to everybody. You can always get a hold of me at jeff@jeffholiday.com, and especially for patrons, because Patreon's messaging system sucks. It sucks, dude. It fucking sucks, and it never notifies me. And then people are like, why don't you talk to me? And I'm like, because their service is shit. Anyway, Jim Caviezel had a big problem with Hollywood. He just had some really weird opinions and ideas that made the Hollywood people not very comfortable. So he stopped getting a whole lot of roles. Well, just recently, he apparently did a teleconference call with this conference called Health and Freedom. And this is what happened.
Down there saving children as we speak, because they're pulling kids out of the darkest recesses of hell right now, in dumbs and all kinds of places. The adrenochroming of children, look, where we're at right now, hopefully we need your prayers. This film is, when Tim Ballard came down to Bogota and we had about finished 2/3 of it, I said, why did you pick me? And he said, well, they didn't want you. They wanted someone else. But I said, well, I got to tell you, I did this movie, Monte Cristo and The Passion. And about 2/3 of the way through, I knew we were onto something that was phenomenal. And I said, I feel that with this film. And he goes, well, actually, it was those two films that I saw. This is why I had to have you in my film. So,
okay, so we're going to skip just a little bit ahead. So you heard him say adrenochrome. Now, for those who don't know what adrenochrome is, he's going to explain it here in a second, but I want to see if this is where we need to go.
You said a word.
Yeah, here we go.
A minute ago, and I want to clarify what that word was, because you said a word, and I want to make sure that you said adrenochrome.
Yeah.
And a lot of people here, there's about 4,500 people here. There's about 500,000 people streaming online. We're having some cyber attacks. That feed's been going on and off. But You said that word.
Man, I hate when I get cyber attacks. God, they're always trying to shut me down. That damn Shilluminati, whatever.
And by a show of hands, who's heard that word before in this building? Could you please explain, to the extent that you want to or not want to, what that is? Because some people have never heard that before, and we need to discuss that.
Essentially, you have adrenaline in your body. I'll just simplify it. And when you are scared, you produce adrenaline. If you're an athlete, you get in the fourth quarter, you have adrenaline that comes out of you. If a child knows he's going to die, his body will secrete this adrenaline. And they have a lot of terms that they use that he takes me through. But it's the worst horror I've ever seen, is screaming alone, even if I never, ever saw it.
It's the worst thing I've ever seen, even though I've never, ever saw it. We'll get back to that in a second.
It's beyond, and these people that do it, there'll be no mercy for them. This is one of the best films I've ever done.
And then he goes on to like try and show this film quite a bit more. Okay, so for those who don't know, adrenochrome is a conspiracy that believes that through the torture and murder of children, that it can produce a potent drug. Some think that it's actually the fountain of youth, that the Illuminati or the Cabal or whatever has found a way to live forever by basically torturing and eating children and blah, 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 blah. Never been proven. Biologically, it makes no fucking sense. Nothing about this actually makes any sense whatsoever, and there's no proof for it. Now, usually when you hear about adrenochrome kind of shit, the people that you're hearing it from are QAnon, not people who have been in major Hollywood studio films. Yet here we are. We are at a place in time, ladies and gentlemen. We are at one of the most pivotal points in time where even someone who has fuck money, you have fuck money. You have money that you can say, I fuck it. And you could just do whatever. You could be like, I want a Ferrari, fuck it. That's fuck money. You've got fuck money. He's got fuck money, and he's talking QAnon conspiracy theory things about Hillary Clinton as a demon, and she eats babies, harvests the adrenochrome, blah, blah, blah. Fan-fucking-tastic. This is where we're at. This is where we're at, everybody. I hope you're excited, because fuck me dead. I couldn't be more thrilled. Yeah, this is what happened to Jesus after the crucifixion. Kind of a bummer, right? So next up, we're going to probably... Yeah. Next up, I'm going to have Memory come in here. And Memory is going to do a group exercise with you guys. It's true. It's time for some audience participation. Yeah, definitely. Okay, yeah, I'm going to have Memory do that. And that way I can go pee. See, the thing is, I wake up almost every day around like 4:55, 5 a.m., that sort of thing. So right before the roundup, I was like, oh no, I'm kind of tired. So I chugged a bang. You guys ever done a bang? What the fuck is that shit? That shit is fucking crazy. As somebody who's done a lot of drugs when I was younger, like I chug a bang and I'm like, I know this feeling. This shouldn't be legal. Something's not right here. Casper has a corn snake. Hey Jeff, joining the roundup a little late because I got stuck at work. Thank you for doing these. They always make me laugh my ass off. Anyway, I hope your recent transition into vampirism is going well. Pretty good. Pretty good. What do you think, Memory? Do you think my recent transition into vampirism is doing pretty well?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
The adrenochrome conspiracy theory reminds me a lot of those kids having their shine stolen in Dr. Sleep.
Yes. Oh, dude, by the way.
Just recovered from my second Moderna dose. I am unstoppable now. The only mind control I've noticed is I suddenly crave gin and craft beer. Much love from Georgia.
That is so very sweet. Thank you very much.
I got a farmer's tan going on.
Yeah, a little bit. So you should be able to just hit videos and then hit space and it'll play. Okay. Thank you so much.
Also,
Happy holiday, everybody.
Also, me and the chat have come up with a new startup. It's called Mr. Bake. It's like Mr. Potato Head, but the like arms and stuff are bakeable. Like you can put them in the oven.
Okay.
So you can actually shove them into a real potato.
Okay.
So when you're eating your baked potato, it's like smiling and happy and waving at you.
Okay. I like this idea.
And we're gonna market it to like all those people that are outraged about Mr. Potato Head. And then after like it gets a big following and we've gotten a bunch of sales, then we're gonna come out with like a bakeable trans rights flag for his hand.
Hey, yeah. No, that's a good idea.
And then like someone came up with Mrs. Bake would be like for a cake.
You guys and my wife always come up with the greatest ideas. I'm so happy with this. This is great. I'll be right back.
Memory loves
Thank
the
you.
chat. Go pee. I have to tell him this every fucking time. All right, you guys ready for some face yoga?
Hi guys, my name's Danielle Collins and I'm the world-leading face yoga expert and best-selling author of the book Danielle Collins Face Yoga.
Damn, that was quite the intro.
So we're going to take our index fingers and just come between the eyebrows.
Wait, did she just say just come between the eyebrows? Secretly, I have the I'm fucking 12, guys. I'm sorry. That's fucking funny.
Now this is excellent for helping to release and reduce stress and tension. We're stimulating an acupressure point which is renowned for helping reduce stress. This point is also beautiful for just helping you to sleep a little better, and from an aesthetic point of view it really does help to relax the procerus muscle. So that's a big muscle that just fans up here between the eyebrows, and when we hold a lot of tension in that muscle we tend to pull this area in, which
Okay, so side note, I'm trying to do this along with her, but like I got hit in the head with a baseball bat when I was like 12, and I've got like a big ass scar. So like this actually physically hurts to like rub my fucking forehead between the eyebrows. And I'm gonna try and keep going, I promise.
creates those number 11 lines. So by regularly massaging this area we help to reduce and prevent build-up of those lines. And it's also very, very good just for helping to boost the circulation. So we're helping all the fresh blood and nutrients and oxygen just come to the skin surface. We're going to take all our fingers now and just sweep across the forehead and lift off. So sweeping across and lifting off. Again, it's very gentle, great for the circulation, great for helping to promote the collagen and the...
I feel like I'm just like causing my face to have a bunch of pimples. Like let me just rub my
just rub oils all over your
oils
face. Yeah,
all
yeah,
over
yeah.
my face
Oop.
after I washed it today. This one physically fucking hurt me.
Yeah, they all hurt. They're all weird.
No, but this one, like I was trying to do it and like it was rubbing against my scar from when I got hit in the head with that baseball bat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not fun. All right, I'll keep going.
Lasting in the skin, and once again it helps to really release any tension, and when we're releasing tension here we really help to soften and prevent expression lines. So with this one in particular helping to prevent those horizontal expression lines. The more we can try and train our face to express more with our eyes and less with our forehead, the less lines you'll find that you get in this area, and the more open your eye area will be. And let's just finish with a massage technique. So just going to tap all the way over the neck area. Nice and gently working with boosting the blood flow. So you slightly tilt the head back again.
I just thought the next time that I shave off my beard, we should get some spirit gum and you should put it on.
helping with that circulation, brightening the skin, helping to boost the collagen
I don't know, chat,
and the
does she have to?
elastin in this area, then just stroking up.
If you get a $1,000 donation, I'll fucking spirit gum your beard onto my face.
And just
Deal.
bring your hands
Fucking
gently
deal.
down.
$1,000
And a
person
few of my top tips
Okay.
to keep this neck area looking firm and
so
lifted are doing your daily face yoga, of course, always wearing a sunscreen of SPF 30 or above
course.
on the neck area, and of course the face and the décolletage area as well. Making sure you
You good?
I think that's all the face yoga she has. She's
Okay.
just telling us to like wear sunscreen and do your daily face yoga.
Yes. Do your daily face. Well, she has a beautiful face.
She does. She does have a very beautiful face.
I have a suspicion, though.
But she's also like,
Yeah, she kind of fish lips a lot. She's like sucking her face in a lot. But I have a suspicion that it's not face yoga, which is why she has such a beautiful face. I think it's probably
coming between the eyebrows.
probably. Keep that in mind, everybody. Keep that in mind.
All right, I'll be back in the chat. I'm still sewing that patch on my vest though.
Sweet. Thank you very much. I appreciate you.
I love you, chat.
Aw, Merry holiday, everybody.
I'll see you the next time Jeff has to pee, which will be shortly.
I've got a fucking humdinger for you for the second one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I'm gonna do that one. Yeah. Bye. Thank you. I know it's hot in here. Holy shit! I went to go pee, and stepped outside for just a second, and it actually is like way cooler out there. Oh my god, ridiculous. She's so short. Oh my god, she's just super short. Like this? Yeah, about like that. Okay, good. All right, cool. Let's go. All right, where were we at the last time? Oh shit! Wow. I guess there was ones that got played while I was outside. Let's take a look. Thank you very much again, randomness. Raven Flar, hey Jeff, due to a recent move, cat illness and panini. Oh yeah. Thank you. Yeah, wow, I'm just completely and utterly behind. Oh my god. My recent transition into vampirism is going well. Mavith says, this is the best thing to get me through a hard day of work. Jeff, you're the best at it. Keep up it. Where do I send art stuff to you? Anytime you want to send me any art or anything like that, almost all of my videos, aside from, I think the Roundups don't necessarily have it, but all my regular videos have my P.O. Box 40583, I think. Yeah, and that's the easiest way to send things to me. And I love art. I love letters. I love art. Send me anything that you fucking want. I'm super into it. Mythic Templar says, never get to catch you live. Love you and love the Roundup. Well, I love you too, buddy. Lola, hey, what's up, Lola? Feel free to tell those with info that the troubledtruth@protonmail.com email reaches the organization. Thanks. Yes, absolutely. If you have a story of surviving or know a friend who might want to get in touch with the organization that I'm working with, troubledtruth@protonmail.com is one way to get a hold of them too. And if you want to send, if you don't get a chance to remember that, you can send it to jeff@jeffholiday.com and I can forward it as well. That's totally doable. Either way. Slojman218, hope you and Mems are doing well. Please give a shout out to my girlfriend Jen, who loves the Roundup like I do, and say choodle pants. It will make her day. Well, shout out to you, Jen, and choodle pants. George Noguera, just recovered from my second Moderna dose. I am unstoppable now. You have all of the microchips, my dude. The only mind control I've noticed is I suddenly crave gin and craft beer. Much love from Georgia. Hey, that's a good craving to have, to be honest. Yummy Jack says, I'm so glad you liked my Mrs. Baked idea. We can use fruits and yummy frosting to decorate your Mrs. Baked. And if you really want to get kinky, fudge sauce and strawberries. Great for those anniversary and date nights. Kinkier, Mistress Baked. And Kaylee Scanlon says, been a lurker for months. Picked up a second job, so I have funny money Don't spend all this $5 whole in one place. Thanks for making my day. I promise to spread it as much as possible. But I make that promise for everything. All right, you know where you love her. She's back. Still doesn't have the good song anymore, but here we go.
Hello and welcome, beloveds, to Wake Up Africa. My name is Dr. Mumbi Saraki. How you doing? How's everything going? I really do pray that you are well in all your ways and that you're moving into living life truly on your own terms.
I just remembered something, and I should probably actually make this. This is actually really important. This is really important. A couple of people have pointed out that I am in fact barefoot today because it's hot. It's very hot in here. And, I understand and I respect everybody's feelings and proclivities and possible kinks. So all I'm going to say is you can appreciate my feet, but if you touch yourself, you have to donate. Anyway, moving on.
We are no longer doing the news. I know a lot of people have been reaching out from Dr. Mumbi's show asking me what happened on Facebook and emails. I'm also rarely checking my emails, beloveds. It's rainy season here in Kenya. We're planting our food. Everything I told you, I'm doing. I'm getting my off-grid home ready. I'm planting my vegetables, etc., etc. I'm just making sure that, I am out of this Babylon matrix as much as possible.
So I also want to mention this too. It's true. If you go to the regular Dr. Mumbi channel, most of her videos are all gone. And it's not just her. A bunch of people are now gone. Everybody knows Richie from Boston, long, long gone. Truth or Talk lost her channel. You know who also lost their channel this past month? You're never going to believe it. Young Pharaoh. Young Pharaoh had his whole main channel gone. Gone, man. But if you stay to the end of the roundup, somebody has risen from the ashes and is starting to make content again, and you'll find out who here pretty soon.
Can just sit back and watch it fall without the drama. So, I really thank you so much for reaching out. I will be getting back to
I'm a little
each and
quiet?
every one of
Okay.
you. Just give me a little time. So I'm not doing news, but I did want to cover this story because it kind of relates to what is happening right now, beloveds, and why we have to get out of the social media and kind of giving our power and attention to that, because your attention and your focus is your power. Where your attention goes, your energy goes, and your life goes. So, the fact that the Babylon system has been able to tap in and capture our attention is now that they've weaponized that, beloveds, and they're
Right.
using it against that. Case
Right.
in point is DMX. On
Uh-oh.
Friday,
I do want to apologize too. I tried my best, guys. I tried my best to find a channeler who would channel DMX, and they'd be like, yo, what's up, dog? Rough Riders Anthem. And none of them did it, and it made me actually really pissed off, because that's the kind of shit that we need to see. We need to be able to cringe at that like a cannon. There's a bunch of people that channel DMX, but it's all very sedate and boring and stupid and just lazy-ass cash grab kind of shit. Nobody has the heart anymore. Nobody has a heart or the daring to be just enough culturally insensitive to really make it on the roundup when they're channeling a dead person anymore. But Dr. Mumbi has something to say about DMX. I'm glad you guys are appreciating my feed.
There was, I think Friday or Saturday, I can't remember. He was trending across the world, of course, but here in Africa, same day as Prince Philip. Right? Same day, like almost the same hour. Like, it was so funny because here in Kenya, Prince Philip was trending everywhere. By the way, the people who know, he's the husband of the fake Queen of England. So that was trending. Everyone was like talking about it, but then all of a sudden DMX took over, and everyone was like talking about DMX. Dogman X, we miss you, Earl Simmons. I think that's his real name, etc., etc. But the sad thing is,
things I learned today. I'm a bigger fan of DMX than Dr. Mumbi. Which, I mean, whatever,
people were, and it went so viral. People were talking, rest in peace, rest in peace, rest in peace. But the fact is, he hadn't died. Now, according to his manager, he was still alive, but he was on life support. But you see now, I don't know what the situation is by the time you see this video, but it's almost like, did social media take out DMX?
So before we play just a little bit more of this, and we're not really going to play a whole hell of a lot of this Dr. Mumbi one, but I thought this is pretty fascinating. Mumbi is under the mistaken impression that DMX was still alive and just in a close to vegetative state when Prince Philip died. That's not true. DMX had actually been in that state for days before, and they decided to take him off of life support the same day that Prince Philip died. At least unless I'm totally fucking wrong, but that's how I fucking remember it. But she's got an argument to make, and we're gonna hear it.
Because, okay, he took the experiment. Let me just put it like that. So everyone who wants to take the experiment or participate in the experiment should be aware of what's going on. And then he suffered a massive heart attack. But we saw the mainstream media trying to push the narrative that he'd taken a drug overdose, etc., etc. But the fact is that he suffered this major heart attack and he was on life support. And then one social media newspaper released the story that DMX was no more, etc., etc. And that went viral. So even by the time, I even saw his sister commenting or something. So I don't know what the situation is, but beloveds, this social media thing is extremely dangerous because what they're using it, we're now in the mental age, and they have prepared for the mental age properly because they've got everyone onto one platform, all the weak-minded ones, and some.
So, I'm sure, I don't know, I saw somebody in the chat, they're like, take the experiment. Take the experiment. What exactly do you mean by take the experiment? That's interesting. Look, DMX always struggled with drugs his whole ass life. He lived a hard fucking life, man. A really hard life. And that hard life killed him. Simple as that. Simple as that. It's sad, but it fucking happens. But this idea, she's got this idea, this conspiracy-minded idea that because it was viral, this idea that he died, that's why they let him die. But yeah, nah, it's absolutely ridiculous. Let's see. Let's give her 15 more seconds. I want to see if she says anything even more crazy. This is as far as I watched into the video, so let's try this.
Strong-minded ones as well, but all these weak spirits who, the sheeple, are on this social media. They're ready to be told what's happening. They're relying so much on the screen to tell them about the outside world, which doesn't really affect their lives, but anyway. And now that can be taken and projected, and because everyone wants to, catch the latest trend, catch the latest hashtag on Twitter or whatever, be the first to say this, to say like rest in peace, blah 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 blah, so that you're seen like you're ahead in the news. It's really damaging, and sometimes.
Okay, I just want to. I don't really want to have to listen to Moby kind of blather around and skirt around the issue, but I really got to point this out. You are part of social media. YouTube is a social media platform. People are getting news from you. It's not like you could just say, "Well, I'm different because I am." No. What the fuck? You don't even know when he died. You're totally misinformed about the whole goddamn thing. And then you're like, but yeah, maybe social media is the fucking problem. Maybe it's not necessarily social media. Maybe it's personal responsibility. Like, I don't know, knowing what the fuck you're talking about. Utilizing the platform that you built responsibly. It could be that. I don't know. Maybe that just sounds like stupid shit to everybody else. It makes sense to me. Fuck. I don't know. Jesus fucking Christ.
My birthday is tomorrow. Today in 1945, Adolf committed suicide in his bunker. The wall had more brains than him. Happy birthday to me for catching the Roundup.
Nice. Happy birthday, Kilo Rethu. We'll say Kilo. Can we get a happy birthday, Kilo, Kilo, in the chat, please? That's fantastic. All right, Angry Beatard says, "Ya feet." It's true. Cabin of the Woods says, "Ooh, step on me, Father Holiday." Dude, I'm not just going to step on you. I'm going to sumo squat on you. That's how it's going to go down. Allison Wilson says, "Jeff now a Findom." Don't tempt me. Darth the Cutest. YouTube needs to stop eating wingnuts. It makes your job harder. It does, dude. It does. Denies us entertainment and leaves us that much less proof that the Borg Collective shouldn't be assimilating us. Look, honestly, I can always just go to like Brighteon or Odyssey or something like that. I mean, I almost did it this month, but I managed to find some fucking great shit that we're going to be watching. So I'm not that worried yet. But Soulstone Daddy Feet, is this an OnlyFans link? Yes, it is now. Also, I did want to mention though, funny enough, if you guys remember the last roundup that we did, I showed you the wild cucumber out in the wild, that lady on the bus like screaming about masks and COVID and that sort of thing. I had to screen record that, put it on my second channel, and then watch it from my second channel onto the roundup. My second channel got a fucking community guideline strike for that. I explained what it was for and appealed it, and they denied it. So I still have a strike on my second channel, but no strike on this channel, even though this is where we watched it. Fuck, dude, I don't know. I don't fucking know. Jail Not Here says, if I have to donate for looking at your feet and thinking they're good looking, I'm glad it's not per toe. I don't think I can do $1 per toe. I can't seem to send an $11 super chat. 1, 2. Yeah, that makes sense. Kelsey, thank you, buddy. Kelsey Chamberlain, me and my boyfriend love you, Jeff. Having a great time so far. You and your boyfriend love me? What's up? Puppet on Strings, WikiFeet, anyone? I'm still not on WikiFeet. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I show my Uggo Piggly Wigglies all the fucking time on streams, and it just never shows up. Janie says, shameless self-promotion time. Sub to Olive Gardens. Olive with a Y and Gardens with a Y. There, now we're even for the hairdryer. You didn't break it, but it's still funny. Well, still made it sound like I broke it. So, whatever. It's fine. It's okay. I'm not being passive-aggressive or anything. It's totally fine. It's cool. It's totally fine. Hey, you guys should like the stream. Yeah.
In Brazil, a husband and father, 41 years of age, by the name of Rico Ledesma, has turned himself into a demon.
Yeah.
He's undergone massive plastic surgery, dental implants, to make himself into a replica of an orc. Now, fans of J.R.R. Tolkien, Lord of the Rings, Hobbit, and so on, know exactly what I'm talking about.
Well, actually,
orcs are demons.
I mean, technically the term for what you just showed on screen was an urukai, but I anyway, sorry.
In these books, these fantasies, they're very much like goblins, fictional goblins. This guy, Ledesma, has covered 80...
An orc and a goblin are not the same, okay? Thank you very much. And also, that dude looks fucking badass. What the fuck? That's cool as shit. Okay, anyway, let's go.
5% of his body in tattoos. He has chopped off part of his ears to make them pointed. He has split his tongue. He's had inserted 8 subdermal piercings. That means under the skin.
Piercings.
And he spent over $500 having 2 huge tusks implanted in his jaw. Oh,
Damn.
and he's also scarified the remaining portions of his body with a hot searing iron.
Yeah, yeah.
Does anybody really doubt this guy has demons?
Well, let's think about that for a second there, Bob. What exactly is a demon? Is a demon just whatever you just defined it as things that make you uncomfortable? Or could demons also be reflective in some people's actions? Aren't there plenty of people who look just totally fine and normal? How often do we hear that said with serial killers? He just seemed like such a nice, quiet man. I would think that somebody like Bob Larson would consider that a serial killer is full of demons. But this guy, just because he looks a little funky, a little weird, he scares me. He's got to be full of demons. Very judgmental, Bob. Very judgmental. Also, yeah, I was thinking about that too. $500 to get fucking tusks implanted? That sounds cheap. That's fucking crazy, dude.
His wife calls herself Krishna Insomnia, and she embraces everything that he's done. In fact, she did a lot of the tattoos, and you should see her. Her face has been inked with black hideously.
Listen, wait, hang on. Back up just a little bit. They look like a lovely couple. What the fuck is wrong with that shit? Listen, you know what, guy, I understand. Everybody's judgmental. Everybody is. No matter how much you might be like, I'm really not a judgmental person. You still are. And it's okay as long as you accept that you do have judgments and then you address why you have judgments. That's just being a responsible person. You're understanding like your own knee-jerk reaction towards things, and you're just being aware and cognizant of the ways in which you respond to things, right? That's it. That's what it means to be a responsible person. That's it. But like, they're not fucking hurting anybody. I mean, they're hurting themselves, technically speaking, but like, if that's the way they want to live, who gives a shit? Why, what do it? Bob, you make a living making an ass out of yourself on the fucking internet, and then you're like, these people are weird. Ew. I don't know. Later on, he goes and he gets all shitty. He's like, wow, they have a child together, and their child's gonna grow up with their dad looking like a demon. Bah, bah, bah. Fuck you, Bob. Fucking judgmental prick. What an asshole. By the way, I'm gonna brag a little bit. I'm actually friends with the Enigma. I don't know if how many of you guys know who the Enigma is. He was part of Jim Rose's circus. He was in the X-Files. Dude has got puzzle pieces tattooed all over his body. I've hung out with him quite a few times. Stayed at my house a few times. Really sweet guy. Super fucking smart. One of the smartest fucking dudes you'll ever talk to. Dude will blow your goddamn mind. Sweetie pie. Super sweetie pie. So yeah, try not to judge a book by its cover. You will. I do. We all do. We all do it. It's human nature. We all make snap decisions. We all like have pre-programmed in prejudices, that sort of things. And sometimes it takes a while to overcome them. And that's okay. That's okay. But just try not to. It's just kind of what it means to not be a dick. Oh, dude, I miss Bob Larson shoving Bibles up people's asses. I feel like something in this universe was truly lost when Bob Larson was no longer violently shoving Bibles in butts. Anyway, so I found this guy this week, and I think he's channeling JFK? Let's just watch this.
Okay, we'll get Neil Armstrong's energy for this.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I forgot. I got the time code not when he's channeling JFK. He's channeling Neil Armstrong. My bad. I'm sorry. So we're gonna hear from we're gonna hear from Neil Armstrong here. He's gonna channel his spirit.
Reluctant energy for this. And I'll go into JFK, and that was unexpected. I wasn't sure where I was. When I do this UFO disclosure, I don't know where it's going to go.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
All right. Blessings. Greetings. This is Neil Armstrong.
Most people don't know this, but every single time that there was a press conference with Neil Armstrong, he started with greetings.
Jeff, I think you and Seth Andrews should have a chat about Bob Larson. It would be amazing.
That would be fucking great, man. That'd be a lot of fun. That'd be super cool. Does anybody know Seth Andrews? That'd be fun. Set it up.
Yes, I am not one to be here for very long.
Like you do, Neil.
The rumors are true about alien abductions, of course, and government keeping much of it back. And even my time, I'm not going to talk about my time. It's not important. What matters is humanity is allowing the truth to be heard.
Right.
Yes, there is distractions, but it can also be truth to be brought in also.
Sure.
Yes, it's used. I believe UFO knowledge is being brought in, at least the UFO sightings, anything coming from the government. Yes, it's not exactly helpful.
Sure.
Not necessarily. Well, it's like here's a drug, and then that's it. You have a little bit of a high, and then you're dormant.
Everybody knows Neil Armstrong was very, very critical of the pharmaceutical industry. Why is Neil drunk? Dude, I don't know. He's like slurping on that fucking heavenly scissor, that Jesus juice. That's why Neil's fucking smashed. See, like, you know what? I'm questioning this guy's... Listen, I'm not questioning whether or not this guy has the ability to speak to spirits. No, not me. That would be rude. That would be rude. I am, however, going to call into question whether or not this guy has the best judgment, because he should have checked to see if Neil Armstrong's ghost was drunk before he decided to then channel him. Maybe check in a little bit and be like, well, how you feeling today, Neil? And he's like, oh, I don't know. I've had a few heavenly gin and tonics. I'm good. Well, I don't know. Maybe we'll pick it up like tomorrow or something, No, I can do it. It's fine. No, you know what, Neil? It doesn't work out that good today. Actually, why don't you just go and enjoy your afternoon and then just leave him alone? But then also, not only did he then channel an extremely drunk, apparently high, and totally personality switched Neil Armstrong, but then he decided to upload it onto YouTube, which that also I call into question his choices.
So it's just playing around with you, basically.
Sure, of course.
If they truly cared, they would just open up a UFO file and just allow information to be public record without fighting for it, and allow more knowledge to become part of society, and let humanity look for themselves. I mean, and for the government, I mean, we're not saying government needs to save everybody, no, but they are hiding a lot. And they're the worst at it, as you can see.
Sure.
Well, they, especially the presidents do know about it. So, yeah, it doesn't mean to put a lot of reliance on them, but just to put this out there, what they can do is just open up a department of free information and just give you everything.
So one thing that I think is really interesting, when I found this guy, I went through, as I tend to do, and I looked at his channel. He is very prolific. He channels all sorts of different people and beings, spiritual beings, extraterrestrials, famous dead people, all sorts of people. This dude is he's a bit of an entrepreneur when it comes to talking to otherwise disembodied entities throughout the world. And oddly enough, he has discovered something that I think is fascinating, utterly fascinating. It doesn't matter if he's talking to an alien or to a ghost or to an extraplanar being or to Neil Armstrong. They all sound and have the same mannerisms as each other. Obviously, something happens when you cross over into the afterlife that makes you just kind of conform to the same type of vocal speech patterns and gesticulations as everyone else. Obviously. Because there's no other explanation for it, right? Okay, anyway. Enough of that guy. I found him fascinating. I think he's fucking great. Oh, God,
Did you
yeah.
know this plan?
No, you fucker. Okay, we're not even going to watch that. That one's stupid. I just added that one in just in case. Puppet on String says, Wikifeed anybody? It hasn't happened yet. JC Hong says, Hi, JC Hong. Illustrious Cabbage, wait. That sourdough starter face son of a gun is the Exorcism guy? Oh, yeah, absolutely. And thank you again once more, Cat Kitten. I appreciate you. Wow, this wine is really good. This is a good wine this month. Shit. All right, I'm going to have to start jumping around. Burn off some of this booze.
Ah, the lights are on. I don't want a broken car. I'll get another one. You just leave a Lamborghini in the desert because it was out of gas. It broke. Yeah, exactly. It's out of gas. How to kill a vampire.
So this is the eye jackhammer. This is a Dr. Bo Hightower that we actually watched last month. The dude who did the ass chiseling, he apparently has a little gun thing that he then like pops you in your fucking orbit, like right around your goddamn eye to do something. I don't know what the fuck it's supposed to do. I don't know what the fuck that's actually supposed to do. This dude is fucking ridiculous. Aw, hello, Amber. Jeff, I haven't seen Roundup in so long. Looking good, sir. Well, thank you so much. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why this dude keeps doing this kind of shit. Let's move on, though. Fuck it. Oh, shit. Okay. So, guys, I have some very good news. We have seen the fall of some titans here on the Wingnut Roundup. People that are now gone. Like Soldier of God, Astral King, long gone. Long gone. Truth or Talk, mostly gone, although Verstina's still just being disgusting and doing her best. Young Pharaoh now yeeted. Richie from Boston now gone. Rachel Renestra now gone. But the one that we thought wouldn't be around any longer, it's your boy. He's still alive. It's the great black dragon himself, J.R.A.S.X. He's still alive, everybody. He's still alive. Can we get some clapping hands in the chat, please? Thank God that the original creator of the universe is still alive and he has not yet... I'm gonna get out of here. Gonna leave this earthly body. So glad to have you, sir. Let's hear it. You sound fucking beautiful.
The Angels. What do you think the Sylvia Brown used to, I hate to keep saying that, I love her, I care about her, but she used to say, oh my gosh, you've got 5 angels. That's because you were really strong, really clean, and they wanted to make sure that the original first being male and female put those many of their servants on you, and strong enough ones, to make sure they could run you properly and make you do what they wanted you to.
Yeah.
Which entailed abusing the hell out of you.
Yeah. That doesn't sound good.
So, lucky you to have those many angels? I don't think so.
So, there's no fucking way I'm going to try and play an entire J.R.A.S.X. video for the Roundup. I took one for the team, and I listened to this whole fucking video, and then I deciphered a point which it would actually be kind of interesting to listen to. At this point, J.R.A.S.X. is talking about how you shouldn't pray to God because, in fact, God's angels are parasites and evil, evil creatures, and they suck and they're shit. But then he has fantastic things to say.
There's some new source angels that came from Lillian Hour. They're cool as hell. But you're not going to see them running around doing too much.
That's him and Lilith created source angels. I don't know what the fuck that means, but whatever.
Animal Essence is going to start taking over the jobs that the angels have, but again, it's not taking over the jobs because it's not about abusing you, it's just helping you.
Sure.
But they're the ones that'll be the powerful ones that'll be there helping you, and then you have your spirit guides who, they're cool, and
sure.
Your friends, they're going to talk with you and help you on a constant daily basis, but when it's necessary, the animal essence that's all cranked up by Source, by the way, by me, it's literally going to start controlling things.
Right, the source that comes from him, of course. I want to say right at the top of all this, before we get into even further crazy shit, I'm a big fan of spirit guides. I've got a spirit guide. About I'd say like 10, 11 years ago, I had this great spirit guide. His name is Jason. Dude wears a lot of weird leopard print spandex and shit. Listens to way too much Frank Zappa. But I tell you what, for some fucking reason, every time I dropped acid or ate some fucking mushrooms, I'd run into Jason. He'd be like, do you want to hear some crazy transformational shit about the nature and fabric of the universe? And I would respond with, yes. And then I would have a fantastic night, and I would remember half of it, and none of it would make sense. So spirit guides, big fan.
You know, it'll help you, keep you from making a bad mistake, making sure something seriously bad doesn't happen to you. You, the family, whatever. Things are going to change.
Sure.
This God thing never cared about you. They want to keep abusing you to make your body bigger, stronger. When you have a life, you come out of the body, then all of a sudden, poof, you grow. But when you have a life and you've been beat to hell, when the body dies and you come out, it's more like this. So the whole idea was December 21st, 2012, in the fifth age of the earth, that the all creation becomes aware right here. This was a focal point. All creation becomes aware that there's a mother, father, God, still abusing you and everything else. That's what it's all about. And they were going to, all these new universes they had, I think there's 1,972 new universes.
That's oddly specific. That is oddly specific. 11,972? Whatever.
Anyway, there was over 3,000, and a lot of them were collapsed.
Oh.
Over 3,100.
Fuck.
Anyway.
Whoops.
So they take the two actual spirit mates that have grown, really big, and then they put them in there and they have them release a third of their energy. Well, if they're small, they might only release 100 million beings. If they're big, they might release 100 billion. If they've been beat up and they're larger, it's like giving chicken steroids or something to make them larger.
You see, universes are like chickens. And if you give them steroids, they grow boobs. And those boobs can lead to spiritual cataclysms because people lust after the boob. I don't know where I'm going with this. I think it at least has as much coherency as this. I'm giving you 30 more seconds, J.R.A.S.X. You may still be alive, but you still don't make sense. 30 more seconds for you, sir.
Then when that happens...
I fucking love this dude.
Excuse me, you have more new beings. The number of them is higher, and they're all saying, praise Mother, Father, God. That's out of body. When they go in the body, of course, there'd be more people going in the body and more people saying it in body. So that's your all-loving, all-forgiving magic God.
Yeah, what a bitch. You know what I love about J.R.A.S.X.? He is an immortal creature. He is a giant black dragon. He is a creature of wrath. He has the power to devastate and lay waste to everything about humanity. He has so much power, like just if he dipped his balls on the planet would crack in half. But he still says excuse me when he has to clear his throat. Because he's a gentleman. You're a mensch. You're fantastic, J.R.A.S.X. I'm glad you're not dead yet. What the fuck? I mean, to be honest with you, I don't actually think he was ever really dying. Not really. I know that sounds really fucked up to say. I shouldn't be like, well, are you doubting his diagnosis or something like that? But like, I mean, I try and be as nice as possible, but fuck me dead, man. Okay. Wait. Ooh. Okay. So I am gonna have memory give me another break here, but I think we're gonna watch 2 more before we do. Okay. All right. Let me make sure I'm caught up. I think I am. I don't know. I haven't been over here and like moved it. Really looking forward to the... Oh, Alex Karras says, really looking forward to the new series. Also really digging Huckleberry Holiday as a fashion. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I've definitely, like, as I've lost enough weight that I'm, like, kind of slowly shrinking, I'm definitely getting into suspenders a lot more. I dig it. All right. You would enjoy channel surfing, too, if you were God? Probably. Yeah, probably. I think I probably would, too. I mean, I would always think that I always thought this idea of and this goes all the way back to when I was a lot younger, like a preteen. I always thought the idea of like God watching the earth is not like God giving a shit because it doesn't make any sense. Like all these terrible things fucking happen. That instead God just kind of watches the earth like it's reality television. He just kind of like that's just kind of how I pictured it, you know? It's the only way it made sense. JC Hong says, it's confirmed Jeff is a furry. I'm not a furry. No, I'm not a furry. I do not have a fursona, nor do I have a fur affinity. I have nothing necessarily that points me in any way, personality-wise or deep-wise, into the furry fandom. I'm definitely not a furry. But I am a cowboy, and I will wrangle furries. And don't think I won't. I know how to work a lasso. I will fucking hog tie you and put you in a goddamn pen. So, I am not furry. Not into furries. But if I have to, I'll hog tie your ass. Amy Eason says, praise the mother father. Goddamn right. Praise the motherfucker. Mother. Praise the mother father. That's right. Okay, let's go. Jesus Christ. All right. So Memory got to do the face exercises with you guys, but this is the point in time, and this is the physical challenge part of the roundup. We're going to have to do some calisthenics. Fit at 50 himself, Mr. Certified Health Nut, Troy Casey, is going to show us how a daily routine to loosen and relax your entire body, and I want you to do it with me. We're all going to do it together. Bonus points if you are a crazy-ass motherfucker and you'd be willing to record yourself doing this with me and send me the video. I'm not going to put it on the roundup. I just want to watch it. People have done this for me before, and dude, I watch them and I fucking get the biggest goddamn kick out of it. I don't put them on or anything. I just laugh because at least I know somebody's fucking doing these stupid things with me while I embarrass myself on the internet. All right. You ready for this? Time for some calisthenics.
Hey guys, Troy Casey, Super Psycho Chicken of Cyberspace, Certified Health Nut,
Super Psycho Chicken of Cyberspace,
Ripped at 55, Ripped at 50 Deluxe, and the Man Clan. All right, so this morning we're just gonna shake it out a little bit of morning routine, morning movement meditation. So you get out of the shower and you just want to make sure all your joints are loosened up, all your fascia is mobilized. So you start just gently shaking it out, extremities, legs, get your neck into it a little bit. Just see how the body wants
Somebody
to move.
better be doing
see
this
where
with me, goddammit.
the impingements are, see where the stagnation is. Maybe it's in your head. Right? Did you ever think of that? So tongue on the roof of the mouth, in through the nose and out through the nose. Grounded to the earth, sunshine on the body.
Are we butthole sunning today?
We're
Am I
shaking.
gonna have to like do, I don't know.
The groin in it. The adductors, the hamstrings.
All of
Shake
it,
it
man.
all, baby.
Get it all in there.
Get those joints nice and loose.
That's right. Are we getting loose, everybody? Are you feeling it? We're 2 hours into the roundup. You better be goddamn loose at this point.
Get the backside. Put your elbows out.
Elbows out. We're twerking? Are we twerking right now? Listen, this is for health, everybody. This is for health. This is so we can all stay fit
Shake
at
it.
50. We got to shake it.
Work into the full body orgasm.
Whoa. why you'd orgasm anywhere near me, bro. No offense, dude. He's a handsome guy, but
little
like
rocking side to side and twisting.
Is this what twerking is?
it's what twerking should be. That's right. That's right. It's yes, that is what twerking now is. We have redefined twerking. Thank you. You and I together, we have redefined it. We've carved a new path. You're too damn sober for this. Well, Maria, I got to tell you, I know a solution to that. It's called alcohol or weed, whatever. Peen stretches, we're not doing that on YouTube. We can maybe move over to like Plex Storm or something, you know. Dummy thick. I'm dummy thick? Man. Yeah, no, I'm probably still a little dummy thick. I'm working on it, man. Okay. 9 months pregnant, I ain't shaking anything. Listen, if you're pregnant, you get a free pass on fucking anything right now, all right? Your job's way too fucking important. You just take care of you. Thank you very much, Kof. That's very sweet. All right. Wait. Let me check and see where we're at right now. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. All right. And one more. We're gonna move on to the next one. I'm done shaking. Like I literally worked out and did nothing but fucking leg day today. I am exhausted. We're not gonna do any more of this Fit at 50. I relent. Troy Casey, you are far more Chad and far more fit than I am. Simple as that. Maybe when I look 50 or look 50, maybe when I am 50, I'll look as good as that dude. It'll probably take me that long to actually look that good. Eric Lopashansky says, some of the Earth Mother with that beat. True. And Sam Visser says, feel like I should pay for that backside shake. Oh, well, thank you. You're going to make me blush. That's very sweet of you. So next up, Don Dixon says, my ex donated a lot of money to Bob. Notice the X. I lived about 20 minutes from Jillian. I'm afraid to run into her at the store. Love you and Mems. Oh, man. Yeah, no, I know exactly how that shit kind of feels.
My grandma passed away earlier this month, and I've been thinking lots of deep thoughts as a result. The Roundup is a welcome relief.
Oh, buddy.
Thanks for everything you do. Love to you and Mems.
I love you too.
Pretty sure Jackie would only do this if you were behind her. But please twerk for us.
Oh dear. Please twerk for us. I tell you what. I will twerk. I will twerk at the end of the Roundup. When we start listening to Party and Bullshit again, I will twerk. I promise. I will do it. And Tiny Raven, my love out to you, especially with the passing of your grandma. It's always hard. It's always a difficult time. But I'm glad you're here with us, and we get a chance to hang out and maybe get a chance to just goof off and have a good time. So I want to admit something to you guys. And this is not very easy for me to admit, but I have been keeping something from you. I have, every single month, had a Ralph Smart video lined up for the Roundup, and I don't play it. It'll be right up there, and I'll be like, what's up next? Skipping it. Because I can't fucking handle that fucking guy. He drives me fucking crazy. I fucking hate Ralph Smart. Every fucking month, though. Every month, I find a video of his that is so reprehensible and fucking annoying and shitty. And I have no idea how the fuck this guy is still on goddamn YouTube. But he is. But I'm saying that because now I have to show you the video. So I don't get to skip it this month. Here we go, guys. Infinite Waters Deep Dive is here we go.
Oh, it's another beautiful day.
Is it?
It's my birthday, Deep Divers.
It's
Anytime
your birthday?
I'm behind a tree like this, it's my birthday. We got butterflies everywhere. Birds everywhere. I'm in a good mood because, woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. I'm just breathing in that good ass prana, raising the frequency, raising the vibration. Deep divers, I hope you're taking care of yourself. A lot of people have been messaging me. They're like, Ralph, some days it's really hard because I've lost my job, because I get irritated seeing everyone wearing a face mask. It's like I don't feel I fit into this world.
Wow, it must be so very hard for them. I feel very sad because I have to wear a face mask. That sounds sad. That sounds terrible.
Anymore. It's like the whole world has gone mad. It's like they've cancelled all of my plans, Ralph. I don't know what to do. I'm tired of living in a world where people don't get me. I'm here to remind you, deep divers.
Sounds terrible.
I'm here for you. And we got this. We got this. We got this. They can't break us because they didn't make us. Slow motion this side. Watch this before it gets deleted.
Roundup, but channeling Archangel Metatron via my new 5G vaccine chip link convinced me we will meet again. Love you, Jeff, Mems, and the wonderful people of chat. Less than 3.
Thank you very much, Jack O'Neill, to subscribing to my Twitch channel, which managed to show up on the Roundup. But you know what? Honestly, I don't really mind. If anybody wants to like get a free, not free, but a cheaper text-to-speech, you can always subscribe to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/RealJeffHoliday. Don't mind that at all.
Part 3. Let me tell you this, deep divers. There is a force on this planet, an inorganic force, which has long been controlling human beings and keeping them under their influence. I call them the inorganic ones. And it's spiritual warfare what's happening on the planet. Watch this before it gets deleted, deep divers. Part 3. We got a whole lot to talk about. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers. We are out here in the heart of nature, baby. Let me just, breathe in that good ass prana, baby.
Yeah, we've heard that before, dude. We've heard it before.
Every single day when I wake up, I realize I have a choice to choose how I feel. And that's what empowers me. A lot of people don't think they have a choice. They're just going to allow their freedoms to be taken away.
Wait for it. So, and this is the thing that's been driving me crazy about this kind of shit. So, Ralph Smart has made an entire ass life, an entire ass career, talking about raising vibrations and breathing in this good ass prana and talking about all this positivity. And then all of his videos lately is like Q-tard stuff. Like super fucking gnarly, hardcore conspiracy-minded shit, but veiled in the sounds of positive. But it is fucking crazy. The shit that he says is nuts.
You think you don't have a choice, you become a prisoner. And that's where the world is for many people right now.
Fucking
they are prisoners in their own home. This is your home. And you are a prisoner in your own home. They are slowly turning the world into 1984. And
they're slowly turning the world into a decent-ish book that was a critique of the British government in a very specific time frame. Or are you another person who's never actually read 1984 and doesn't understand the fucking book? Which is pretty much everybody. It's pretty much everybody. Nobody's actually read 1984. I mean, maybe there's a couple of people out there in the chat. They're like, actually, yeah, no, I totally read it. Yeah, no, I understand 1984. In which case, you're going to be like, yeah, no, you got a good point. But everybody else is like, this is 1984. Have you read it? Well, no. But I've heard about it. Oh, okay.
I want to break it down to you how the inorganic ones control billions of people.
I don't know what that means. I've heard him say it a million times. I don't know what he's talking about, the inorganic ones, but whatever. Listen. Fuck it. Yeah, let's just keep going.
And how to get out of their control. how to get out from under their influence. Do you know what this means, deep divers?
Oh, here we go.
Ralph, that's Illuminati. This is devil worshipping, deep divers. No. You see, ignorance is slavery. This is a Jhana mudra. It's over 5,000 years old.
It's the OK symbol. It means okay. That's it. That's all it means. That's all it means. There's a difference, though, if there's somebody who maybe is like, I don't know, rocking a swastika fucking t-shirt and shit with boots and braces, and they just got done fucking beating the shit out of a black dude, and they go, probably means something different. But if any other random ass dude just does that, they probably just mean, okay. If you see a random guy on the bus and he gets asked a question, he's like, yeah. He's probably not referencing like some sacred Buddhist fucking gesture. This is just as stupid as the other fucking side. Actually, deep divers. Actually, it's a holy symbol. It's a holy symbol. Fuck off. It's context, man. It's context. I'm gonna sound like such a fucking circa 2016 atheist YouTuber if I keep talking about this shit. Okay, no. I'm done. I can't. Look, I tried. I put him in every single month. Every single goddamn month I put in Ralph Smart. And I always take him out, but we finally listened to it just a little bit. It gets so much worse. I watched that whole video. And he gets into like this long plotting explanation about the swastika. And nobody benefits from this conversation at all. It's not even that fun to listen to. It's just like fucking pure mental torture. All right. So I've got something special for you. However, and this is very special. I was so shocked when I found this, but I'm not going to watch it with you guys. Memory's going to watch it with you guys. Memory has no idea what this video is. No idea. So she's going to be in here in a second. And I feel a little bad, but also not, because this actually does kind of feel like something that she would really legitimately have a lot to say, especially where she grew up and like the kind of life that she lived, and the kind of music that she enjoyed. So we'll see as soon as she gets in here. Oh, I hear the cat meowing, which means she just came inside. Cat's like, meow, give me food. She's like, no, I gotta go be on the internet for a minute. Oh, while I wait. Soulstone said, my said you deserve $5 more for the shake, but now I'm scared. If you twerk, I'm gonna go broke. Yeah. Puppet on String says, we love a pissed off Jeff. I enjoy being pissed off. I'm one of those people who actually is very in touch with his inner anger. I really am. Eric Lupashanki. Peace, Infinite Jeff diving deep once again. 10 wing nuts to drive you crazy. And then my buddy Nick Zvanut. Hey, buddy, yesterday was my birthday. Had a blast hanging out with my vaccinated friends. Hope you and yours are doing well, man. I love you, buddy. Yeah, show the patch. Yeah. So I found this this awesome leather vest at a pawn shop actually the other day, and she tried it on and it actually fits really cool. So I've got a really crazy video for you.
Am I gonna get mad?
Are you gonna get mad? Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna get mad.
Happy to catch the Roundup live tonight. Cheers to Suspenders, Feats 1984 and Getting Loose.
That's right. We got Feet, Suspenders, 1984 and Getting Loose.
It's fucking hot in here. Why am I wearing my plaid in here?
I don't know.
I'm gonna keep it on though because I feel like it's poignant for what we're about to watch.
I think the audio should be okay. Yeah, go ahead and start, and I'll just see if I need to like turn the dial or anything.
Video spacebar. Yeah, I know. Okay. You told me.
Well, I know. I was just gonna watch the audio to make sure it's okay.
Oh.
But okay, go ahead.
You can watch the audio.
And then I gotta go pee.
Now, this seems to be a common practice for me to do 2 sessions with one spirit on different days.
I'm
The
gonna
first
get real
session
mad,
is building
guys.
trust and getting acquainted, and the second session seems to be a little bit more intimate.
I'm a Seattle baby.
It seemed like when your father got remarried, you became unimportant. How did that affect you? Then your mother remarried, and is this what started your rebellion?
What the actual fuck? What the actual fuck? This does not make memory a happy camper.
Rebellious behavior? Kurt, you said at age 9 that you were manic depressive. Was this all about the divorce?
At an early age, Kurt was diagnosed with
I don't even have words, and I don't think I can really make this funny. I'm just upset. Like, I mean, I suppose it's not, I shouldn't be any more upset about this than any of the other people that try to channel, like, dead celebrities, but, like, being a Seattle baby, it's just, like, insulting to me. I'm not even like a super big Nirvana fan. Like, if we're talking like grunge, they are not my favorite grunge band, but like you can't think grunge without thinking Nirvana. This is really fucking upsetting. Why did you make me fucking watch this? I don't have anything funny to say. I'm just pissed off now.
It's so offensive, isn't it?
Yeah, and then I was saying, like, it doesn't make sense for me to be any more upset about this than any of the other, like, channelers channeling, like, other dead celebrities, but it's, like...
It's exploitative, and it's something that, like, is intrinsically part of, like, your development, like, your childhood. Like, you grew up listening to Nirvana.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, and it gets even more exploitative, too.
Oh, my God.
scoliosis, and it was affecting his back. So you had to choose between your guitar and the health of your back. Am I assuming that you made the right choice? Now, from the start of this session with Kurt...
So, one of the things is...
Do you know what I just said?
No, I have no idea. And like, so I'm over here, and I can't see the actual,
Finally
like,
able to
captions.
catch you live. My fiance and I just found out we are expecting him. This is just gravy for the day.
Hey!
Love you all.
Congratulations!
That's fantastic.
Yay, baby!
Thank you so much. That's very sweet of you. Thank you. Yeah, no, so I don't have the captions now because I'm like over here and I can't really see the screen. I heard nothing. I heard
yeah, that's I tried to like I'm looking at the captions and it doesn't I'm not hearing any.
It doesn't make any fucking sense.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's just fucking gobbledygook, and then they put whatever they want it to say on the fucking screen, and it's it's just like those if you listen to the thing and it depends on what you read, you'll either hear brainstorm or green dragon.
Yeah.
It's literally just
exactly.
because your brain is going to interpret what you're hearing as what you're reading. Like,
yeah,
it's fucking bullshit.
It is total bullshit, but it's very lucrative. People like this make a lot of money doing this shit.
And why does this dude look like a fucking fucked up Keith Urban?
He does, doesn't he? I was thinking that too. When I found him this morning, I was like, dude, Keith Urban has really let himself fucking go. I totally had that same fucking thought. Holy shit. Wow. Yeah. Do you want to give him 30 more seconds? 30 more seconds.
I began to sense a sadness coming from him. Are you comfortable, Kurt? So did this pain, all this pain that you had to deal with, did that trigger a compulsive behavior? It was in your head? So growing up, you had
okay.
you just didn't like people.
It sounds like you trying to have a conversation with blacked out me.
Oh, yeah. Hey, memory, you doing okay? Yeah? Well, what do you think about the stock market currently?
Sleep.
Okay, I won't torture you anymore.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you so much for letting me go pee.
You're welcome. Hang on. That was awful.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Well, that's my job.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah. Anyways. Bye, chat. I love you, chat.
All right, I'm not gonna torture you guys or memory any longer with this dude. Fuck that shit. Yeah. Found this dude just earlier today, actually, and I was absolutely charmed by how exploitative and disgusting he is. So I thought I would share. You know, that's what I do. We're all about sharing here at the Wingnut Roundup. That's what it's all about. It sounds like the Swedish spy scene in Top Secret. That's an excellent reference, by the way. And the movie Top Secret is fantastic. Fan-fucking-tastic. All right. Let's see. Indigo Bloop says, down with big mineral, carbon compounds only. Beware the inorganics. Sorry if no one but me finds that funny. No, I find that fucking hilarious. Holy shit. What are we watching? Oh, yeah, that's fine. Saki McGee, gonna start responding to 1984 accusations by asking their opinions on absolutely insane parts of the book that didn't even happen, that I made up, to see if they even notice. You know what's really funny about that, actually? I did something like that when I was younger. I was taught this by an old punk friend of mine named Lyra. And Lyra had a tendency to run into people who would talk about punk music, but they didn't know what they were talking about. And so Lyra, and you guys can take this away too and use this in your day-to-day lives if you want to. Anytime it sounds like somebody is trying to talk about music and they don't know, it sounds like they don't know what they're talking about, be like, yeah, wow, it sounds like you're really in tune with the scene, man. It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. You ever heard of the Doc Martin Avengers? And even better if you throw in your own spin on it, like Mickey Fitz and the Doc Martin Avengers. And they're like, yeah, dude, wow, yeah, the Doc Martin Avengers. I fucking love the Doc Martin Avengers. Shit, when was that again? They're like, oh, dude, 1990, like early 90s. But they formed even before that in like the late 80s, right? But they didn't really rise to prominence. They didn't have a good LP until the early 90s. Doc Martin Avengers never actually fucking existed. But it's a very fun way to fuck with people. Just pretend. Just pretend. It's good. I do that shit to people all the time. Destiny Staleworth says, oh my god, I just found out you're an Aries as well. I'm so happy to finally catch a roundup. Love your content. You know, I don't really believe in astrology or whatnot, but Aries is the best sign. Amy Eason says, your hair looks amazing, Mems. Mems, your hair looks amazing. And I would agree with that. Spooky Girl, agreed, Mems, and you look beautiful. She does, doesn't she? Thank you again, Clara, so much. It's very sweet of you. And Cast Iron Chaos says, who the grok would have asked Kurt for relationship advice when he was alive, never mind dead? Look, I love Kurt Cobain for his music. Not saying that he was the most complicated or interesting of songwriters, but I love him because I grew up with him. But yeah, last person I would actually ask for relationship advice. Just saying. So we're going to have a really brief visit from EA Coding. Become a living god, yeah.
Andy Blackwood gives you every secret that he's learned from some extremely secret societies, that he's learned even from immortal vampires themselves.
Okay. Before we finish this, and it's only a minute long, it's really quick. EA is way drunker than I am. And I've been doing a show for 2.5 hours, and this dude is fucking ripped.
And he has uncovered even methods by which a person may become immortal. The final ritual is none other than a ritual of self-resurrection. The once you have died.
Self-resurrection. Listen. When I wake up in the morning, I've been drinking a little bit too much absinthe. I just had a fucked up ecstasy-ridden threesome with a couple of black witches. I have to cast a spell of self-resurrection.
And once your body has expired, that with the help of other vampires, that you can re-enter your body. Reanimate it. But I can tell you, you will not come back as your former self.
Look, I'm not body shaming or anything. Not at all. But EA coding throughout the past years, I've always been very jealous of this man because, like, he's a beast. He's a big fucking dude, big broad shoulders. And I was like, man, I wish I looked like EA coding. It's got a fucking nice ass body. Now, I kind of feel pretty good about myself because I feel like I have successfully casted a transmutation spell. It's true. I have casted a transmutation spell. I have cast my COVID spare tire onto EA. No body shaming. He still looks fucking sexy as shit. But that is proof that I am a master black wizard.
The samsara identity
I'd still fuck him, but, you know, whatever.
that you once held is devoured. The final sacrifice. So what comes back is what I call the sulfur core.
Sulfur core. Sulfur core. Okay.
The black sun that has been ignited in you. Your immortal self. Resurrected through your corpse.
Sure. Why not? Sounds good to me. What's next? Oh, fuck me. Okay. I was careful not to have the same clothes as him this time. That was entirely on purpose. I very much checked this time. Very much checked. Not gonna fucking do that, okay? All right. Anyway, we're just gonna move straight on to the next one. This is a guy by the name of Papa Duck. Papa Duck.
Check this out. I want to ask y'all a question.
Okay.
How do you cast a spell on somebody?
Sure.
Check this out.
Every word we say is a magic spell. So spell casting, has been specifically used to denigrate ourselves. We are born into this world. Born comes from the English.
Tried this earlier and failed, lol.
Oh.
Mem's looking like a babe. Love the vest. And the hair. And the everything. And Jeff looking like a snack. Jeff's the only vampire boy I need.
Aww, flattery will get you everywhere. That's so nice. Thank you. That's very nice. Appreciate that. What do you mean I'm resisting my destiny? My destiny in what way? Want to become a black magic wizard? No, it's cool. I'm happy just being gutter punk me. I'm good with that. All right, let's learn about spells. Born comes an English word baron.
Word barren. Today's
Barren.
definition of barren is unfruitful, bleak, and lifeless. Our
Oh.
children, as designated by our language, aren't even ours. Parents are a pair who rents. Our governments, especially our courts, don't treat a parent's right to control and direct the upbringing of their child as a fundamental liberty. We're forced from a young age through many types of indoctrination, and our parents are helping in this process. Look at the word childhood. A hood is used to cloak and hide. The etymology of children is chill and dren. Chill means cold. Ren is a name meaning a strong and healthy individual. So children are strong individuals who must be chilled, made cold. Stay with me, this will all come together.
I'm listening.
In Ballantyne's 1948 Law Dictionary, the term human being says sea monster. When we see monster, we get the definition, a human being by birth, but in some part resembling a lower animal.
Okay.
Hey. Make sure y'all paying attention. Back to the video.
In the
I want to point this out. Papa Duck here has 192,000 subscribers, almost twice as many subscribers as I. This is not his video. He took this video from somebody else. I looked in the description. He doesn't even link where he fucking took this video from. He then took it, put a couple of like instances of him in it, and then boosted it out to the fucking world. You're an asshole, Papa Duck. Fuck you, man. But anyway, let's listen to your stupid ass shit.
Oxford New English Dictionary of 1901, a human is defined as belonging or relative to man, as distinguished from God or superhuman beings.
Sure.
So these definitions are telling us we're monsters, and the word live backwards is evil. Our language is telling us we're born as monsters who are bleak and lifeless to
Sure.
a pair who rents us out to the government and other corporations that indoctrinate us. Our childhood is spent under a cloak, and we're evil when we live. Our sentences are made up of...
Okay, no. I'm good. I'm sorry. I'm good. No, I'm good. I'm totally good. So we're just gonna breathe for a second. Oh yeah. So I was thinking about potentially reading an article for you guys, but instead I think I'm just gonna kind of summarize it here. So for those of you guys who are fans of this channel or fans of Miles Power, you're probably aware of the Genesis 2 Bleach cult. They've gotten under some pretty heavy heat lately because they sell Miracle Mineral Supplement, which is effectively bleach. They want you to drink bleach, and they tried to make it legal by calling it a holy sacrament and making a church surrounding this idea. They are facing life in prison right now. They got raided. They found at their compound enough materials to make thousands, tens of thousands of gallons of this bleach to try and convince people to fucking drink. It's true. It's totally true. They also claim that it would cure COVID-19. It could cure Alzheimer's disease, cancer, HIV, all that kind of shit. I've covered it. Miles has covered it. Honestly, Miles covered it better than I did. So if you really want to hear about this kind of stuff, just look for Miles Power and MMS, and you'll go down a fucking crazy rabbit hole, and Miles will treat you right, because Miles is amazing. However, I wanted to read this one part. So they are facing life in prison because of conspiracy to sell this kind of shit. But I want to read this one part. In an earlier civil case, a judge ordered the Grennans to quit selling the dangerous product, but the Grennans ignored the demand. Prosecutors said, instead, the Grennans kept selling MMS and threatened to pick up guns and instigate a Waco, according to court records, referring to the 1993 deadly standoff between federal agents and David Koresh's Branch Davidian cult. So that's what's happening with the Miracle Mineral Supplement and the whole Genesis 2 bleach cult. They are facing life in fucking prison. Jilly Juice 2.0. I mean, I think these guys are even before Jilly Juice, too. They've been around for a long time. The guy that originally started it was a dude named Jim Humble, and he was just a shitty dude. Shitty dude. Okay, so we've got 5 videos left. We got plenty of time to do them in, but we're going to do something that we do every now and then. We have a very long video. I'm going to play a little bit of this David Wilcock video. We're just going to listen to it. We're going to have a really good time. And then I'm going to ask, when I ask, but don't do it before, I'm going to ask for some time codes. And we're just going to randomly skip through the video. It's a 3-hour and 45-minute long video. And I'll ask for random time codes, and then we'll see if he says just as much crazy, wacky shit in almost 4 hours of a live stream and see what we get. So this is the one that I picked. This is a random time code.
A little bit about what I think full disclosure is going to look like real quick. If we actually did get full disclosure, we're going to find out that somebody else owns Earth and that we are not in charge. I was just getting a briefing recently, so there's some exciting things I can tell you right now. One of which is that apparently these Draco reptilians have been at war with people who are more human-looking that arise on various planets all over the galaxy for a very long time. The Draco is an enormous problem, and essentially we lost. Or at least that's the way it was looking. These beings are horrific. They are cannibalistic. They have sharp teeth, vertical slit pupils. They look like evil, demonic creatures. They don't.
I don't know what exactly is causing the echo. It's something in like the tooling that he's decided to do for his videos. I have a suspicion that because I guess he does have a lav mic on. I think his monitors are up way too high, or whatever kind of processing equipment that he's using is not trying to like remove the actual echo. But yeah, it sounds a little weird. Yeah, Draco reptilians.
They have horns and they don't have wings, but they look really freaking scary. And unfortunately, apparently the Germans made a deal with them, and elements of our secret space program have made deals with them.
Did the Germans and the Dracos make a base on Antarctica? Is that what I don't know what that accent is. Look, dude, it's like over 2.5 hours in the Roundup. I'm a little tossed.
And we're paying rent. And that includes things like enormous disappearances of machine guns during Vietnam. Apparently, almost half of the M16s, if you really dig into the books, are totally unaccounted for. And apparently these are space pirates, and they're taking these and selling them on other planets so that on a primitive world, some ruling elite can be formed. They have machine guns, nobody else does. They have M16s and ammunition. They'll pay out the wazoo for that. Pay in the form of...
Let me get this straight. So they're interplanetary traveling draconian reptoid aliens that were working with the Germans. And we need to be worried because they might have a bunch of machine guns from the Vietnam era. Why? Pourquoi? I don't understand. I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about.
Whatever payment they get from that planet, okay? A lot of this payment...
Oh, yeah, okay. So this video is exactly 3 hours, 45 minutes, and 19 seconds long. Throw in a random time code in the chat right now. I will choose one in just a minute.
Payment is human trafficking, by the way. When we pay rent, this is missing people, okay? Go look at the work of David Paulides. Go watch the movie Missing 411 if you want to be scared to death. Why do we have national parks? Why have we designated these areas as national parks and you're not allowed to go there? David Paulides is wondering...
Why do we have national parks? It's all about a massive conspiracy. It's all about... Fucking Jesus Christ. Shut up. 145, 27. I'm going to pick Neo Gibbos because he gave me that t-shirt first. But then, after that, we're going to go for... After that, we're going to pick J.J. Harris at 226. Okay, here we go.
Warship is real, the Pentagon said, after UFO investigators released the clip and several other puzzling photos online.
Sure.
The photos and videos were distributed by documentary filmmaker Jeremy Corbell. We love him. I haven't met him yet. I'd be happy to work with him. I think he's great. In fact, he has a movie that came out on... let's go back to the camera real quick. Jeremy Corbell has a movie on Bob Lazar. It came out with the Studio 1091, which is the same studio that made both of my movies. So we're on the same team. And if you go to my website, divinecosmos.com, I wrote a huge article just about that movie and all the cool stuff that Bob Lazar had to say in the movie that was new.
Sure.
So I would recommend that. So I highly support George Knapp, Jeremy Corbell. Never had a problem with them. I don't know if they agree with everything that I'm doing or have done before. They might not like all the insiders that I've had, but
we're gonna move.
I really
we're gonna move to JJ's at 226. Let's see what we get.
What do you see in the comments? Tell me if you're ready. Okay, so some people are getting buffering, but if you are getting buffering, we are recording it locally, and it looks like it's working fine. So we have an excellent, clean, pristine copy, and we will re-upload it. So if you're having any problems with buffering or echoing, I'm going to re-upload this, so you'll be okay, all right?
Boo.
So somebody says, David, please explain flying objects that look like mirrors in the daytime sky. Well, yeah, that could be a blimp, too. Black triangle slowly passed over me in Flint, Michigan, 1997. Blimps wouldn't charge the air with electricity. Well, okay, but the thing is that it could be a coronal discharge because part of this is an electrostatic anti-gravity that it's using. Okay, so
all right.
Don't assume that.
Okay, one more.
And we're really
one more. This is from my buddy Nick. We'll try this just a little bit, and then we'll move on to the last 4 videos of the roundup. Let's try it. Fuck it.
Stupid, and we never understand it. Okay, so they keep repeating that message, and they're doing it in modern times, and now we don't create religions, it just turns into some book that's on the internet, okay? But they're still doing this, and there's still definite examples of this. So let's go on with the slide now. He explained that these extraterrestrials actually have at least one base on Mars, and remember, 30 years is the head of Israeli's space program, and here he's telling you they have a base on Mars. He said that T was on the verge of revealing the extraterrestrials' existence. Why do they say this word alien? But that's because they want you to be afraid of them, right? And they say they're experimenting on us. Well, that's not true. Not the good guys. T was on the verge of revealing the ET's existence, but the ETs and the Galactic Federation are saying, wait and let the people calm down first.
That's very, very kind of aliens, especially when they're working with President Trump. To make sure that everybody's nice and calm before he reveals the aliens' existence. It's too bad that now the whole plan of revealing the alien agenda has now been curtailed. Fucking politics, dude. Fucking politics. Isn't that just such a bitch? All right. You know what? Actually, no. I'm gonna skip the fourth one. The fourth one is shit. Okay, we got 3 left. All right, guys. Cobalt Siren says, shout out to my fiance. I love you, Patrick. Hey, Patrick, Cobalt loves you very, very much. Sometimes Food Snob says, watching while packing for 5 weeks of radiation. Cancer's a bitch, yo. Love the roundup as always. Aw, sometimes a Food Snob, my heart goes out to you. I hope radiation goes pretty well. Reaver says, sup, Jeff? First time viewing, new channel, and I subbed. Hey, thank you so much, man. I'm glad you're here. I hope you enjoy dredging through the weirdest parts of the internet with me. We have a good time. Randomness says, excuse me, is this man saying spells are like dragon shouts? Yeah, pretty much. Like, Vasroda. That kind of shit. Pretty much. A T-Rex named Bull Ghost of Isla Sorna. Hey, Jeff, you played Cyberpunk yet? I have. It's awesome. I do. I have Cyberpunk 2077. Listen. I've been playing tabletop Cyberpunk since like 1998. I love tabletop Cyberpunk. I've always loved it. I pre-ordered the game. I played it a little bit. There's a bunch of problems. So I still have it. It's gorgeous. I'll log in and I'll just look at stuff, but I haven't finished the game because I'm kind of waiting for them to just bug fix everything. So yeah, I haven't completed it yet. Just is what it is, you know. All right. So next up, we've got Bob Larson. Now, so as most of you guys probably know, if you've been watching the Roundup for a while, Bob Larson can't actually do in-person exorcisms because of COVID, so he's been doing it through Skype. Now, in this one, he's revisiting an older exorcism, and he's going to show us the older exorcism of a woman who is possessed by aliens. Yes.
So the first 3 years of our marriage, I was trying to conceive and have a baby. And I didn't have a problem conceiving. I would get pregnant, but I would miscarry each baby. So I had 3 miscarriages, one after the other. And I would actually feel like there was an alien that would come and take me up and go with their hands into my stomach and start eating my uterus.
Now, here's the challenge. While we're watching this, you got Bob. Bob has to perform, and this lady is being interviewed, so she kind of has to perform. Just watch her husband. While you watch what she does, don't even pay attention to Bob. Watch what she does and watch her poor husband.
Eating something, and I remember I was paralyzed and I couldn't move, and I would try to scream his name, but there was no sound that would come out.
What you've done and how you're doing it.
I don't care. Shut up.
I feel so bad for this dude. I feel so fucking bad for this dude. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm going to give you guys, I'm going to break something down for you guys. I'm going to say something that I've never said before. I don't think demons are real. I don't think demons are real. And I think the people who do this kind of stuff, maybe they might have demons in a different kind of way. Maybe they do have some kind of problem. And it's not for me to judge whatever somebody else is going through. Not at all. However, I absolutely can cast doubt on things that empirically I can say there's no evidence for. And so somebody saying that these problems are coming from these extraplanar spiritual fucking beings coming down and like infecting this sort of thing, I do have to cast a little bit of doubt, especially when this kind of thing is done and so very publicly and broadcast to the world. And there's this poor guy. There's this poor fucking dude. And he's like, why? I love it.
Shut up, masterpiece. Many disguises.
I just want to go get some nachos. Do we have to do this?
Hi.
You know, he's just thinking to himself, like, how much did we pay for this? We could have bought our kids a swing set. And we're talking to this old wrinkly scrotum of a fucking man. Okay, anyway, so that was there we go. That was the first time Bob had an encounter. And it was, at least for me, this is me putting my own bias on the footage that we just saw. That was what I believe was him very disappointed that he had to actually be there. And then it happened again. It apparently happened again. This time broadcast, streamed live the very last day of last month. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Here.
Sup Jeff, always miss the roundup since my work is normally whenever you host it. Hope I do one day get to watch one fully live.
Aww.
Anyways, take my bucks to show us more wingnuts in the future. Smiley face.
I will. Listen, I am on a mission. I'm on a holy mission. And I will do it. I will fulfill my mission. So here we go. This is that lady again. Bob, unfortunately, cannot put a Bible in her butt because this is all done digitally through the internet. Spiritual exorcism over Skype.
I take a 3 full cords from Ecclesiastes 4:12, and I bind you to your spirits. Jezebel! Get up!
Shit, dude, it's not aliens this time. It's fucking Jezebel! Listen, okay, this is the thing, too, that actually kind of really bothers me about this sort of thing. So I love the performative art of people doing internet exorcisms, but if they're not even in the same room as you, isn't that kind of cheating? Doesn't it kind of take something away from it? You can't even say, like, I was at risk or I was at threat. I didn't know if the demon was going to rip my throat out or not. Like, you're just sitting at home on your in a fucking easy chair with your stupid prop background, like talking over Skype. How is this compelling? Fuck, man.
Up and face me. Look at me, Jezebel. Look at me, Jezebel.
It's always Jezebel. It's always Jezebel.
I'm picking on you because you love to talk. I know Lucifer's back there. Look at me, Jezebel. This woman has repudiated you. She doesn't want you.
Look at me, Jezebel.
She wants nothing to do with the lies of her father.
Yes, I know.
You're the queen of all false religion, Jezebel.
Oh, shit. Called out.
All right, we can knock off the laughter. I cut you off from that spirit of mockery. You're going to face judgment, Jezebel. And you're going to get out of this woman, and Lucifer's going to go with you.
So just one of these days, I really want to see Bob Larson just kind of like cut the shit. And instead of like bringing up that like Spencer's Gifts fucking cross that he has, he just like brings up a straight razor. He's like, cut the shit or I'm going to cut your fucking throat. That'd be fucking great. That'd be cool. I want to see that. That'd be dope. Yeah, no, I'm done. I'm done. So we got 2 videos left, and then we're going to call it quits for this month. There's a little bit of ramp up that I have to give you before we get to the second to last one. But before I do, Sam Vissers says, I don't believe in demons, he says, with 2 chaos stars. Heretic. I know. It is what it is. I also want to give you guys a little bit of an insight on something. So there's a tendency of like trying to understand how YouTube works as a platform. So I'm going to give you guys a basic little thing that kind of helps, not just for me, but for anybody else that you really, really like on YouTube. Very, very simple. Very, very simple. If you like a stream, it helps with the algorithm. It helps with engagement. If you comment on a stream, it helps with the algorithm. It helps with engagement. But there's one thing that most people don't know. Even if you don't actually share a stream, if you click the share button and like click copy to build to, what is it called? Copy board. I don't know. You click on share, even if you don't actually share it to anything, that one simple click for anybody that you like watching on YouTube, that actually is one of the best types of engagement that you can possibly do. So I'm not saying necessarily just even do it to me, but if you're watching something and you really fucking like it, or there's a creator that you really enjoy who might be really, really small and they're not getting their shit on recommended or anything like that, don't gotta do it to me. Do it to anybody that you like. Click the share thing and then don't share it. You don't have to share it, but if you click it, that does count as engagement. That is actually part of the algorithm. We got that confirmed not that long ago. So by all means, take advantage of that. Help boost smaller creators. Help boost people that are trying to get out of the quagmire of trying to play the YouTube game and get their content seen. So thought I'd toss that out there. All right. 2 more videos. So this second to last one, we were talking earlier. There are all these channels that we have known and loved throughout the years doing the Wingnut Roundup. Channels that are now gone. Channels like Richie from Boston. Frankie. Frank Tufano's still around, unfortunately, and he's boring. There was nothing good this month, which is why we're not watching Frank Tufano videos. Richie from Boston is gone. Truth or Talk is gone. Young Pharaoh is gone. Somehow Jillian is still around. But like he has named himself Dan Phoenix, Sunfruit Dan is the herpes sore on YouTube that refuses to fucking die. He's still around, and he's back, and he's just as dumb as he always fucking was. Here we go. Sunfruit Dan, Nikola Tesla, purple plates, EMF protection, pesticide removal, protect your energy. Fuck yeah. Hit me with it, Danny. Hit me.
Hey, it's Sunfruit Danny. So I wanted to talk about Nikola Tesla harmonious energy plates. This big one is a bit scratched up from where I've travelled around quite a bit. And yeah, this is like a pendant one. I put this around my neck. And yeah.
Looks a little bit like a poker chip. And don't worry. I see you in the chat. Don't worry. I will twerk.
It's gone out of focus a bit there. But yeah. I learnt about these many, many years ago. About 4 years ago. And the reason why I'm talking about them today is because I've had certain people see them briefly in some of my videos and ask, is that a Nikola Tesla purple plate? And yes, it is. I've had many of these, they seem to disappear very frequently. The big one doesn't. But yeah, one of my friends taught me about it, and I did some research into it, and it said that it could be used for putting food on with the big plate, for example.
Ooh, I like that. Dumb Fruit Dan. Dumb Fruit Dan. That's a good one, I am Dovahkiin.
And that it would actually do something to the pesticides to stop them from affecting you in a negative way. And from what I'm aware of, it actually removes them.
So if you have an aluminum plate painted purple and you put food on it, it removes the pesticides from the food. Well, that's fucking amazing. That's amazing. And yeah.
And I questioned whether this was true or not. And I was having an issue back in the UK with bananas and pesticides. So what I would find is when I'd eat a lot of bananas, my liver would hurt really, really bad. It was so...
Maybe you just ate too many fucking bananas. You're really not supposed to eat that many fucking bananas. I don't want to get into it too much, but there are some people who are like super into fucking fruit. They're like, why do I always just shit water all the time? And like, well, how much fruit are you eating? Well, like I eat like 90% fruit. That's fucking why. Fruit's pure sugar, you fucking dumbass.
So bad, so I'd avoid bananas. And then I got this purple plate, put them on the purple plate, and from that day forward, I never got the pain anymore.
That's amazing.
So that sold me on it. And also, I found, using the pendant, because I'm a major empath, that I would get affected by the environment of other energies around me in the environment and people's energies, and it would start to affect my mind and emotions and my physical body in a negative way, especially when I used to go to busy cities like London. But then I started using this, and I found I could go to busy places and feel absolutely fine. Because what this...
So, okay. Let me get this straight. So you go to big city, and you walk around, and there's a bunch of people, and you'd have extreme amounts of anxiety because you're surrounded around a bunch of people. And then you put your stupid little fucking necklace on, all of a sudden you didn't feel so bad. There is no difference between your Nikola Tesla purple-painted little fucking aluminum goddamn necklace and Linus's blanket from the goddamn Peanuts. It's the same fucking thing. There's nothing alchemical or scientific about it. There's nothing that's like a fucking weird revolution in understanding things with the quantum fucking fields. There's nothing here that's in physics. There's nothing here in goddamn chemistry. There's nothing here that makes any goddamn fucking sense. All it is a fucking wet blanket, you fucking dumb shit. And yeah, fuck, I hate this guy. Why do you keep coming back? Why? Like, if you go to his channel, he's got Conscious Calisthenics, Sunfruit Dan, and Dan Phoenix, and every like 6 months or so on one of his channels, he's like, I'm quitting YouTube because YouTube isn't good. And then he goes and then he does shit on a different channel, and then he's like, I'm quitting YouTube. YouTube isn't good. And then he goes to the channel that he previously fucking made, that he said he was leaving from, and then he just fucking does it again. Why? Go away. Just fucking stay away. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Holy shit.
What it does is actually takes on bad energy and transmutes it.
Shut the fuck up!
And what they've actually done to the purple plate is change the frequency that it emits. So it has an amazing type of frequency that has loads of healing benefits, because yeah, it can really improve your health and help heal health issues, increase your energy levels, improve your overall health and well-being.
Why am I so you know what, I'm gonna tell you real quick. We're gonna move to the next video and we'll round everything out. But I'm gonna tell you why I'm so goddamn triggered. I'm gonna tell you right now I'm so goddamn triggered. The reason why I'm so pissed off is that Sunfruit Dan is the perfect storm of a wingnut. The perfect storm of a wingnut. When I find this fucking guy, he's talking about the best ways to fucking squirt piss up his ass. He's even giving demonstrations. He's got the most obnoxious fucking verbal intonations. He's the most pompous, goddamn privileged fucking British piece of shit in a weird-ass third world country. He sounds like the most pompous fucking dickhead. He is the perfect storm. The perfect storm. But as soon as you start to criticize him, he stops what he's talking about. He's like, oh, people made fun of me because I talked about pee. So you make fun of him about the turpentine. And he's like, oh, well, people made fun of me because I talked about turpentine. So then he moves to the next thing. It's just leech behavior because he doesn't believe in anything. He doesn't actually believe in any
As
of
promised
this.
to my beloved, the god of tits and wine asks of you to have the twerk be dedicated to Jackie.
I will dedicate my twerk to Jackie. I promise I will. But that's why he pisses me off. This is why this fucking guy drives me fucking crazy. Because in the giant world, this myriad, beautiful fucking portrait, this incredible landscape of the most bizarre, weirdest, most wingnut fucking people, we see people who believe in the most crazy things. And God fucking bless them, and I wish them the best. At least they believe it. They believe it. People who think that the fucking Illuminati control everything. People believe that if you rub your face with a bunch of aged-ass pee-pee, it'll fucking cure your goddamn cancer. People who think, like, aliens are coming down and impregnating them, stealing their fucking babies to raise a race of super soldiers to be raised in the Nazi regime, under the control of Joe Biden, to otherwise take control of the universe later, blah, 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 blah. At least they fucking believe it. He doesn't believe anything. Fuck you. Fuck you. You fucking cocks... Anyway, so that's why I don't like Sunfruit Dan. Anyway, we should probably move on from that. Sorry. I'm not sorry. Fuck, dude. Fuck that. I'm not sorry at all. But I mean it, dude. I mean it. That's one of the things that pisses me off about YouTube. People aren't very genuine. Not very genuine. And one of the reasons why I hate Sunfruit Dan is because he's not a real wingnut. He's a fucking parasite. That's why. So anyway. All right. So we got one last one. And you know what it is. I'm just... look, content warning, piss. Okay? Don't like it, click off. Bye. And we're going to get urine therapy foot bath demo by Brother Sage.
Anybody awake this morning? If anybody's awake this morning, wherever you are, it's time for a wherever you are, it's time for an Urine foot bath.
Yeah.
First, you want to get some of these bare feet.
Feet?
Then you want to get some of this. This happens to be a gallon of semi-evolving. It is evolving. This is a gallon of evolving urine. Now, the reason I'm going to talk about the foot soak is because it's that beneficial.
You just think about it for a second. You're like, well, just got done with 5 days working at the post office. It was hard. Been on my feet 5 days. Handling everybody else's mail. I'm tired. Gonna go home. Maybe watch some Netflix. Maybe catch a movie. Something like that. You know what? I'll treat myself this time. I'll order in. I'll order in. And maybe I'll soak my feet in piss. Yeah, sounds nice.
Put your feet in it. Now, you're going to be here for half an hour, so you might as well get really comfortable.
Yeah.
When it's a cold atmosphere or a cold room, like I find myself in the mornings in my bathroom or a friend's bathroom.
Wait. So you're... Oh, fuck. Look, okay, hang on. Like, I can pretend. I don't agree, and I think it's gross. But whatever. That's my own prejudice. But, like, at least if you're like, I just need to relax and soak my feet in some warm piss. At least it'd be warm. But you're telling me that you're waking up in the morning and you're sitting in your bathroom and soaking your feet in cold pee? Cold pee? You can't even microwave it? Man, I feel so disheartened now. I feel like I just got kicked in the nuts.
Excuse me. I'll add a quart or two of hot water so it's more fun. It's more relaxing.
Oh, it's more fun.
So the reason we're going to do the orange foot soak is because the benefits go directly into the bloodstream from the soles of the feet. Now, for you students who have studied reflexology, you know that there are a lot of reflexology points that are part of the entire reflexology system.
Oh
which is
my
beyond
God. No,
acupuncture
dude. Oh, okay. No, we're done. No, we're done. We're done. Dude, no. I'm done. I'm done. Fuck that. Listen, if you're going to soak your feet in piss, that's one thing, okay? I understand that. I know what I signed up for when I clicked on the goddamn video. But then you want to talk to me about reflexology? That's too far. That's too far. J.R.A.S.X says, tell me how you really feel about Sunford Dan. He is a very complicated individual. Sometimes Food Snob says, having worked on the poo and the pee bench in hospital microbiology, please don't play with pee like this. Oh my fucking God. Oh no. Oh no. Puppet on String says, I mean, Jeff, you are barefoot right now. That's true. That's true. But I am not currently standing in a platter, if you will, a bucket of pee. And it's not going to happen. Okay. So I got to say, man, this is the first time in a while the Roundup's actually gotten on top of me. This one actually knocked my fucking dick in the dirt. Holy shit. That was rough. That was a bit rough. This is just weird. It was weird stuff. It was very weird stuff. And I'm stalling for time because I know J.R.A.S.X is coming. There we go.
So glad I caught the Roundup, even though I'm late loudly crying. I hope you're doing well. Heart also, who TF for the 7 people that liked this video.
Do you mean disliked? Oh, I don't know. Any number of people who have any reason to dislike me. But I love you very much, Cheshire Cat. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. So, yeah, like I said, and I just want to make everybody aware that, like, what I have chosen to take the direction of my channel is not a very lucrative direction. It's not necessarily the thing that people who are trying to do YouTube as a job would want to take it, but it is a direction that I feel very passionate about. I do believe in the mission, and I think if you continue to watch the channel and you see what I'm going to be developing from here, it's going to be very eye-opening, and it will mean something. It will actually mean something. And that, to me, is worth more than any other kind of stupid-ass shit. But from my family to yours, thank you so much for hanging out with me for the past 3 hours and sticking with me through all this fucking crazy-ass shit throughout the years. I love you so much. I love you so much. Thank you very much for attending the Wingnut Roundup. We're going to be back here in 1 fucking month for the Wingnut Roundup, May of 2021. And I guess I have to twerk for my friend Jackie. Yep, that's what has to happen. Yep, it does. And we're just going to have to turn this up a little bit. Woo! There we go. There we go. Bye, everybody. We're going to see you in 1 month from here. Love you so much. Bye, everybody. Take care.
And you won't stop, and you don't stop, and you won't stop. I was a terror since the public school era. Bathroom passes, cutting classes, squeezing asses. Smoking blunts was a daily routine since 13. A chubby nigga on the scene. I used to have the tray deuce and the deuce in my bubble goose. Now I got the Mac in my knapsack, lounging black, smoking sacks up in accent sidekicks with my sidekicks, rocking fly kicks. Honeys wanna chat, but all we wanna know is where the party at. And can I bring my gat? If not, I hope I don't get shot. Better throw my vest on my chest, cause niggas is a mess. It don't take nothing but front for me to start something. Bugging and bucking at niggas like I was duck hunting. Dumbing out just me and my crew, cause all we wanna do is party and bullshit.